Oh my god. Bro, I don't know what it is, but my cat stinks like piss, dude. Oh my god, it smells so horrible. It smells really horrible. Oh my god. Oh my god, heckaloozy. Why you smell? You smell like piss and you're wet everywhere. Why are you wet everywhere? Why are you wet everywhere? Hi guys. Hairs everywhere, dude. Wait, I need disinfection spray. Didn't get anything on me, but dude, I don't want to risk anything, dude. Don't even try me. Dante's pissed on the cat. Not again, dude. Not again. Guys, remember how I cut off a part of my finger? It's growing back. Bro peed himself. Guys, I want to just do a disclaimer before we start the stream. I don't want to hear none of that. Your skin looks horrible. I know! I know! I don't know why. I don't know why it looks that bad, okay? Get over it, bitch. Period. Show me your fat ass. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing? Haru, hello, what's up? Lisa, hello, breath away. Faction J, Cynical, what's up? Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Michaela, what's up? Sasuna, hello. Psych, hello. Nicotine, hello. Also, Cynical, I have to actually have a talk with you soon. No, that sounds bad. The topic that I want to talk to you about has absolutely nothing to do with you. So don't think, oh my god, she's gonna tell me like she fucking hates me. No. Like, I have to talk to you, but based on nothing that has to do with you. It's just, you need to know that. That's it. What did I miss? The cat was pissed on. Muito bene. Hello, what's up, Delphin? Hola, ¿cómo estás? So yeah. Also, guys, I got new medication for my migraines. And funny story. So I went, and for everyone that doesn't know, I used to have a drug addiction. And I used to be like severely like addicted to different types of drugs. And because of that, I can not take specific medications, right? Not just that, but also because I like significantly have like stomach issues. There's just a bunch of medication that I can't take, right? So when I went to the doctor, I was like, yeah, I can't, like, I have like allergies, I have an ED, and on top of that, like, overall, I just have a very bad stomach because I used to like have a drug addiction, and because of the drug addiction, I would like constantly have like rips in my stomach. So like I can't just take whatever I want, right? So she's like, yeah, whatever, like just take this here. And she was like super cute. She was like, oh, like you know what the funniest thing is as a young person going to the doctors over here is that I don't have insurance, right? Like, because I'm not a permanent resident yet, I don't have an insurance over here, which means everything I have to do is private, which means I have to cover everything, right? Like financially. And especially because me and Dantes are like somewhat younger, a lot of people like question how we're gonna pay. So as an example, we came in there, right? Into the office, and their first response is, are you guys students? And I was like, no. And then Dantes turns to her and he's like, no, like, that's my wife, like, we're married. And she's like, oh, you guys look so young. And we were like, oh yeah, ha ha ha, like, no, we're not students, like, we're married, like we have full like adult ass jobs, like no, we're not little kids anymore, right? So then we enter to the doctor's office and she's like, so yeah, what's your Medicard? And Medicard is basically the card that you get over here when you have like insurance, right? And then this is like, oh, she doesn't have insurance. So then the woman, like, she stops everything she's doing and she's like, well, how are you gonna pay this sitting here? Like, how are you gonna be able to pay the sitting? Like, how do you imagine that you're gonna pay for this? And Dantas was like, well, I'm gonna just pay for it financially. Like, I'm just gonna pay with credit card. And she was like, you can pay that? Okay, dude. Hecky, don't stop doing that. Go outside, go outside. No. So yeah. We were like, dude, like we're gonna pay it. And then she constantly started asking us about our jobs. Like she was like, what do you do for work? Like, how do you afford this? How do you afford that? And we were just like, dude, like what? Like, please stop. Dude, why is it not coming out? Nosy as fuck, real. Why are they shocked Dantes is rich? Well, the thing is, you have to understand, me and Dantes don't look like, I guess, wealthy people, I would say. Like, I would say me and Dantes look like the average young adult, right? Like, we don't dress up like super fancy or anything. So, like, I could see why people don't think that we can, like, that we don't have like a lot of money. Like I could see that where that's coming from. But it's like, why? But if I come here, like, do you think? And like, I already. It's not that I just came there. Like I got sent from a different doctor there. Like, don't you think I don't understand like how payment works? Like what? Like, do you think I'll just get everything for free everywhere? Like, obviously I know that I have to pay, right? So it's like, what do you think? The other one gave it like for free and then just sent me here, expecting you to give it for me for free? Adam Sandler, basically, kind of. Because, like, I would say 100% me and Dantes live under our payment, like, under what we make. But you also have to understand that we also have to like save way more money than most people, right? Because most people have a secure job, right? That pays into their retirement funds. And then when they turn like 60, 65, they get their retirement funds, right? And they don't have to work anymore. Well, the thing is, because me and Dantes are self-employed, it's not like we have a retirement fund. Like, we have to make sure that we have enough money for our retirement. Because, like, as an example, that's why so many content creators from back then, like, you remember, like, all these famous people that used to be, like on TikTok or whatever, and everyone would know them. A lot of them nowadays are, like, broke as fuck because, like, they just were living, like, how can I explain it? Like, they were living on the level of, like, what someone with that income class can live in, but they were living that because like they were anticipating to make that for the rest of their life, which is just not the truth. Like, if you are a content creator, you maybe make more, but it's also a shorter time in which you make more, right? So as an example, like if you're a content creator and you make like $5 million in like 10 years, I would say you don't spend more than 100 grand, or not even. Like me and Dantes together as a couple spend 100 grand, not even 100, like 90,000 a year, which pushed down is like $45,000 per person, where rent, electricity, food is already included, right? So like that's like a very normal amount to spend in a year. So if you only spend like, let's say 50,000 a year privately, like not as a business expense, like just privately, for 10 years, you make 5 million in those years. You can take that money, invest it, save it, go into property. Like you can secure the rest of your lives with $5 million, but you just need to be smart about it. But people aren't smart about it. What they do is they buy that Louis Vuitton bag, they buy that Grwm Hearts necklace, they buy those Jimmy Choo shoes, you know, they buy that Van Cleef necklace, they buy that Cartier ring, and it's like you're living way, way, way above your needs, and once you don't make money anymore, you don't have money anymore, right? And that's where like a lot of them like start to crumble down. Also, guys, let me just see. By the way, guys, a bunch of the stuff from let me just see something. Ah, la di da di da. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh, first of all, I have to get this one. Like, give me just a second. I just have to buy something. Okay. How much did she? How much did I say? 24. Do I want this or not? Kind of want it. Guys, I'm just like buying some stuff right now. I'm gonna buy it, whatever. Because I'm making like a video and I'm very excited about it, to be honest. Purchase. Okay. I also got one of the things we bought last time on Vinted. I can, on Depop, I can show it to you in a second. Also gonna buy this one. Okay, I should buy one more thing. Because I made like a bunch of offers for a bunch of stuff, guys. Let me just see. You're so pretty. Grazie, mi amore. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Okay. I might have to buy this with a different account then. Buy now. Yeah. I'm gonna have to buy this with a different account. Log out. Welcome, Laura. Hola. I just said log out, dude. What the fuck you don't understand about this? There we go. How many people joined the server when you shared the link yesterday? I have no clue. I have literally zero clue. I have no clue whatsoever. Can you see that? Wait, let me see. Logs. Starting, when was it? I don't even know what time it was that I don't know. I have like over 400 messages there. I have no clue how many did join. What? 4K no funciona. Why does it not work? Give me a second. Oh. Okay. See, that's where the issue's at. Give me a second. I need to send myself money. Pay. Enter amount $300. I just need to know if it works, okay? Dude, why is this shit not working? Dude, this pisses me off so much because I'm supposed to like send all the stuff from my German account, but the problem is that like the money didn't go over. I have to like do that on my PC in a second. Does it work? Oh, it did work. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. Sorry, it's just my payments. I have to like take care of that for 1 second. Okay. Let me just check that out. What's the games you've been playing recently? None at all, to be honest. What is it called? Just give me a second, guys. I have to like log in. What kind of music is this? It's like the Bridgerton music, dude. Just give me a second. I just have to like send me money because I already know that it's gonna take like a couple of days till that money is on my German account. Dude, I fucking hate this shit. Are you still playing the video on how you cut your bangs? Yeah, I'm actually letting them grow out right now. Okay, let's hope this works this time. I don't know why, but last time it didn't want to take my transfer, which was so weird. So let's see if this time it works. Okay. Did Dante's piss on the cat again? I would say yes. Quinn, what's up? I still do. I ordered press on as I'm super excited to try it out tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest, I really, really love having press on nails recently. Laura has a Discord server. I do indeed have one. So yeah, guys, if you want to, I can like show you the one piece that one item I got from Depop. The other ones I would gatekeep right now until I got all the rest so we can make a YouTube video about it. Because I want to like make like a really fun YouTube video about it. Also, guys, tomorrow Lara's coming, dude. I'm so excited. And on Sunday, we're gonna do a tattooing stream. How did that happen? How did what happen? That the cat got pissed on? I have no clue. I just know that I was sitting here before stream and I was just minding my own business and my cats came. If you want to see how they like came to me, it's in my Instagram story. And they were like sitting on me, right? So I was like cuddling them and I got the stench in my nose. And I'm like, dude, what is stinking here so bad? And then my cat moved and I like touched him and I got wet shit on my arm. So I like pulled it close to me because I thought he like licked himself or something. And the second I tried rubbing it off, the smell comes my way, dude. Blech. Where do you get the press-ons from? I'm gonna be honest. Taobao, AliExpress, Shein, like the cheapest of the cheapest, to be honest. But I really like short press-ons. Is that crazy to say? I don't know. I feel like they last longer than long ones. I would say if you want short fingernails, buy press-ons. If you want long acrylic fingernails, you should get them like at a in like a nail studio because those press-ons will never hold. But if you get like short fingernails, press-ons will literally hold up to 2 weeks and they're like $2. Like they're literally cheap as fuck. Hola Nikki, ¿cómo estás? Dantes will be on his family's house, right? Yeah. I kicked Dantes out and I told him like, dude, I wanna be with my friend. Also today I have to like wash the bed sheets. So when she comes, she has like fresh bed sheets with me. So yeah. Also, guys, I don't know what it is, but my skin has been so sensitive lately. Like literally, the second I touch my skin, it hurts so bad. I have so many pimples, like it's disgusting. What foundation? This is the Tier foundation in Mask Fit All Cover Cushion 17C porcelain. Also, guys, I bought a bunch of new blind boxes for the shop. So on Sunday, this Sunday, we're gonna have a new drop of a bunch of cool items, which first and foremost, people are finally getting the add-ons. So if you have one of my bookmarks and you have one of the swords that are detachable at the top, you can purchase add-ons this time. Like I have this time the first drop of add-ons for your bookmarks. And I have new book sleeves. I have new blind boxes. So we have a whole ass variety and all that good new stuff. Your skin is so flawless though, but it's not. Like right now for you it does look like it, but when you're close up, dude, I have so many pimples, especially on this side of my face and on my forehead. Like I don't know where they came from. Like my period isn't even close to coming. I think it's because I've been eating so much ice cream, dude. Oh my god, my skin hurts so bad. Like literally when I tap it, it feels like there's glass on my skin. But when I tap it on my arm, there's no spiky thing. So I don't know where that like it needs to come from my skin. It's just so sensitive. Are you a side sleeper? Um Actually no, I'm not. I'm like a back sleeper. I sleep on my back. Is that weird? Do you think you and Dantas will be content creators in 5 years? Yes, I do see that for us, but I think the content, especially for me and Dantas, is gonna look way, way different. I think Dantas is still gonna do League of Legends, but I think he's gonna go more into like variety fun content, like Omigo videos, real life content. Like I think his content is gonna change in like a more like fun way, you know what I mean? That's what I think is gonna happen for him. And for me, I think I'm gonna change to like being like a business owner slash YouTuber more than live streamer. I think there's gonna be live streams from time to time, but I think especially in 5 years, I hope at least that I will have at least one child. Mm, I'm gonna be honest, like as crazy as it sounds, my ideal, okay? My ideal would be that I have 4 children in 5 years. But that would mean I would have to have kids back to back or have twins. And the like you can't predict that shit, right? Like you can sit there and be like, you know what? They're in my family, so the chances are higher of me having them, but I don't think it's as easy as I imagine it to be, right? So, yeah, but we will see, right? Ice cream addiction, it's true though. Yo, Kira, what's up? Have you thought about the names? Oh, all the time. I don't know why, but like, especially recently, like, I would say in the last 2 months, I've been getting so many videos on my For You page being like, these are beautiful baby names. And I'm like, ooh, damn. Like, I already have the name for the first girl or boy. Like, for both genders, I already have one name that I'm gonna be using first. Do you think League will be a side content in 5 years? Yeah, I think so. But that's just my opinion, right? Like, could be completely wrong, so don't take me by my word. But I think Dantes, if League doesn't really change, he could have more fun doing other content. Moss Garden, hello, what's up? Okay, eye area is done. Now we do the rest of my face. Oh, it's really uncomfortable. Like my whole face hurts so bad. The last time my face hurt that bad is always in winter here when my face is like super dry. Because I have like very, very sensitive skin, guys. Roxo, thank you for the prime. Guys, we're almost at 100 subbies. Let's go. I really appreciate it. Also, guys, now that Lara is coming, we're gonna be doing a tattooing stream on Sunday. Yeah, I can share the names again. So, but I only, like last time I shared like a bunch of names, but I can share the first two names. So, let's say my first child is a girl. Like, you can't tell anyone, right? Like, this is like a secret between me and you guys. So, don't tell Dante's mom. But I wanna have all my children. I want all of my children's second names, not their first names, because I feel like that's kind of like an invasion of privacy. But all of my kids' second names, I want them to be connected to like an important person in me and Dantas' lives. So if we have a girl, the first girl's name is gonna be Athena Sotiria. So, and that's gonna sound so well with my last name, right? Like it's gonna be like Athena Sotiria Forlini. Like it's gonna sound Greek Italian, you know what I mean? And Athena is like a name that I like. Sotiria is the name of Danta's mother, and then obviously our last name. And then for boy, I would go for Aries Ares, Aries, Oliver Forlini, which is my dad's first name, like Oliver. And Aries is just a name that I really like. And if I'm blessed with three boys, I would call them Aries, Apollo, and Artemis. I don't know. I watched one time this movie. It's like a romance, like a Spanish romance. I watched it like a couple of, like, maybe like 3, 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. And it just hasn't left me how beautiful those names were. So I was like, dude, like, because like in my family, every kid has, except me. I'm the only one which is batshit crazy. But everyone in my family on my mother's side, which I'm not in contact with anymore, they have either like all the girls have an S name and all the boys have a J name. And I'm the only one that doesn't. That's a sign, babes. Like they all called like Jonas, uh, Jeremy, Jason, Jerry. Like that's all their boys' names. JD, and all the girls are called like Shauna, Cheyenne, Charlene. Like they all have J and S names. I'm the only one that doesn't. Isn't that crazy? What a coincidence. But I'm also the oldest one. So period. Maybe they were like after me, like, okay, now we conspire together. So I really like the idea of like all the kids having the same first letter. I don't know, I find that so cute. Like the ace. Are both his parents Greek? No, they're Greek Italian. Through My Window Vibes, that's the movie that I got the names from. And I found them so adorable, especially because I want a lot of kids, right? Because in Greece, we usually call the names after our grandparents. I know. But I just did it because I like the idea of them having like second names that are connected, you know? Mitsuki. Where did you do the tattoos? Different places all over the world. I believe he will reach 100,000 on his Roblox channel before the end of the year. He's 18,000 now. Well, yeah, if he puts consistently effort into it, 100%. Heute Test True Stream 9 in 2 Tagen am Sonntag. Am Sonntag. Yeah, tomorrow won't be a stream because tomorrow my friend is coming and I don't want to like be like, oh yeah, by the way, you have jet lag? Well, guess what? Stream. So but yeah, no, I like those names a lot. But there's like a bunch of names I really like. Like as an example, I want one of my children to be called Lily. Like somewhat Lily. Maybe the second name Lily because lilies are my favorite flower. And there's so many beautiful names, you know, like Isabella, Lily, like Coraline. Coraline is a beautiful name. Aurora is a beautiful name. Like there's so many beautiful names out there, right? So I feel like I'm gonna have like every single time in the future when I'm gonna like have a child, I think it's gonna be like a thing of I have like 2, 3 names, and once I like meet the baby, I'm gonna be like, okay, this is your name, like this is you, right? I think that's what it's gonna look like, but yeah. I don't want to sit like harshly on one name. Do you like your name? Oh hell no. Dude. So, okay. So basically, and I'm gonna do the same thing with Dantes, but I'm just gonna do a better choice than my mother did. So in my life, how my name came across was that my dad wanted me to have his last name, right? And my mother told him like, okay, I'm fine with that, but if she has your last name, I'll pick her name. And my dad was like, okay, whatever. And she like low-key picked like a mid name. Like no tea, no shade, no hate to all the Lauras out there. But it's like low-key like a mid-tier name. Like it's not an ugly name, but it's kind of like a mid-tier. Like I've never looked at my name and I've been like, oh, I feel like that associates with me. Does that make sense? Like, I've never looked at myself and been like, oh, you look like a Laura, you know? I don't know. Like, my second name, as an example, is Sophie. And I feel like that resonates way more with me. But yeah. So for me, like, I don't think the name is ugly. I think there's way, way worse names out there. But they could have chose a better one, let's put it that way. I keep seeing titas who say don't name your daughter Laura because of El Aura. Dude, that was like the most cancerous shit ever when that shit started to be like a trend for literally like 2 months straight. My entire comment section was just like more like El Aura. I literally wanted to end it all at that. I was like, yeah, cool, dude. Oh, so funny. Laura is a common name in Colombia. Well, I think if I'm mistaken, Laura is a Spanish name, but I could be wrong though. I know it's not German. I only know what the German meaning of the name is. Have any Indian told you about your name? Why would Indians tell me about my name? Does it have like some crazy meaning in India? Am I like a god or some shit? Oh my god, imagine they're like, no, dude, you're literally called like a dumb bitch. Well, okay, thanks. Thank you, dude. No, thank you. It's common in Romania. Oh! Romania. How old are you? Romania. Laura's mom is Colombian. She is. She indeed is. I like being used. It means I have a purpose. The many things you do, at least you're being earnest. But maybe I'm too. It means dick. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, sure! 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 Like being used, it means I have a purpose. The many things you do, at least you're being earnest. Or maybe I'm too fragile. Or maybe you're too mean. Give me just a second. Bitches in the club. Bitches in the club be shitting on my cock. I like being used. It means I have a purpose. The many things you do, at least you're being earnest. Maybe I'm too fragile. Or maybe you're too mean. I just want to check if the payment went through, guys. Because, like, if not, I'm gonna probably start crying. Did it went through? Did it went through? Until now, it looks like it did. Okay. Let me see. Oh, guys, by the way, I'm gonna put up my my stuff for the name collective soon. The feedback. Okay. Where? Okay, give me a second. On Depop, yeah, on Depop. But like, if you want to buy it from like a different country, um, you can get it. Like, you can text me, and I'll make sure that you would like lesser shipping cost. Like, it's gonna be probably like 25 Canadian, which is like 15 euros shipping from here. Uh, Dude, I bought so much stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 items. Ooh. Oof. Oof. Oofy. What's an ETA? Oh, yeah. Give me a second, guys. Tire ticket. Sec. For who was this? Or maybe you're too fragile. Or maybe you're too mean. I like being used. It means I have a purpose. I like being used. How do I make screenshots? How can I make screenshots on here? How do I take screenshots on my screenshot on PC? Windows, Shift, and S. Okay. Okay. Yalla. Thank you guys. Boom. The little things you do, at least you're being earnest. Maybe I'm too fragile. Maybe you're too mean. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, sorry guys, I had to just send a girl that like bought something from the store a thing. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys in a second the fucking top I got from Depop, because bitch, that shit is bustin'. Bustin'. Big butsy gal and a pussy too. You know what I wish? I wish I could rewatch Bridgerton for the first time. Dude, that was an experience, especially like the fucking Queen Charlotte. Are you getting tickets from? No, no, no. I'm not even close to her. Is Hunter still addicted to mini empires? I don't know. Side profile? Purr. Yourself is so cool. What's your favorite book? That's a good question, girl. From this year or like all time? Hi, Fluff. What's up? Yeah, I'm just texting. Wait. Just texting my best friend because she's coming to visit me tomorrow. She's flying all the way from Germany. All time? Okay, I think if I would have to say just one book that I would recommend a lot of people, it's the Shadow Falls Camp series. Geile. Geile. Yeah, Shadow Falls Camp. That's like the series I would recommend everyone to read. It's a young adult book, so it's not like adult, like it's written for like young people. But it's such a good book. Like I've reread the books like at least don't let me lie, maybe like 6 times. They're literally my favorites. Oh my god, I just remember I got a new eyeliner. Wait, where's the eyeliner? Wait, I got it. I know I got a new eyeliner. Wait, let me find it. I think it probably is in my bag. Also, guys, I got sunscreen. I completely forgot putting my sunscreen on. Because I got sunscreen while I was at the store. Because it's gonna become like lighter outside again, so I need to start using sunscreen on my face again. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I've never tried the eyeliner before, so today is gonna be like the first time of me trying the eyeliner. But it's from Annabelle Skinny eyeliner. It's like a drugstore eyeliner because I was like, dude, I'm not buying fucking Sephora anymore. Fuck that shit. Way too expensive and I go through them way too fast. I added to my TBR. It's a fast read also, so really, really good. Okay, let me see. Oh my god, this is like pigmented as hell. I like it. So guys, see, this is what I got from Depop. This is the first item that arrived. Look how cute this is. It has like a little like hoodie. It's so beautiful, dude. Like a Japanese brand. It's like velvety. It's so beautiful, dude. I love it. So excited that I got it. Did you read Saikuno's response? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, like, no tea, no shade, no hate, no nothing. But I'm gonna be honest, like, that whole Saikuno thing, just like, I don't give a fuck about it. Because you have to understand, like, I don't give a fuck if you're a cheater or not. You know what I mean? Like, why do I give a fuck? You know what I mean? And especially because most of these girls either knew that he was in a relationship, or when they were made aware of it, they were like, oh, but like, it's like shit, but like, she doesn't like, we can still continue doing this even if you guys break up. Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you're like self-reporting for being a shit person as well, you know what I mean? And it's like a thing where I don't really give a fuck. Like, is he a shitty person for being a cheater? 100%. But like, most content creators are shitty people. It's not just like Saikuno. Like, I'm telling you, and everyone being like, oh my god, we were friends and I never thought he was like that. You're probably exactly the same. You probably even knew about it. You probably enabled it. You probably laughed about it with him. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're just trying to save your own ass at this point. Like, fuck off, you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck if he's a cheater or not. I have nothing to do with him. I would never seek someone out just because of fame or whatever. And being whatever you do in your relationship has nothing to do with what type of content creator you are. The only thing that obviously is important to like talk about is the fact if you're like an abuser, assaulter, or any types of that. But if you like have a toxic relationship where you both are toxic, or you're a cheater, well, how's that my business? You know what I mean? And it was the same thing with like Tense and K-Day, right? Like, people were like literally shitting on her, like legitimately shitting on that girl, while he was the one that moved on faster. Bah. What? How many tattoos do you currently have? A handful, dude. I think almost 100. Oh my god, I got the cutest jacket ever, guys. Okay, I'm gonna show you this jacket, but the back of it, okay? No, the front and the back. I can't gatekeep. I fucking hate gatekeeping. Look how beautiful it is. This is the back. Wait, it's not dark enough. This is the back of the jacket, and it says like love life, and it's just like this navy blue with fur, and then the front has like these beautiful flowers. It's gonna be the best winter jacket. Because I'm trying to get rid of all my winter jackets right now. Me and Dantes are like really going through our closet, minimizing stuff, and really just like sticking with like 2-3 jackets, right? So there's gonna be a lot of stuff coming on Depop soon. What happened again? Saikuno's a cheater. He cheated with like almost every single girl in the content creator scene. His response: 1/3 of the letter his girlfriend wrote, 2/3 she will stay with him. Yeah, but you have to understand, like, do I think she's a dumb bitch? Yes, but at the end of the day, it's her relationship, right? Who the fuck am I to tell her? Like, I've also stayed in some very questionable situations with relationships partners in the past. And I'm gonna be honest, like, it's sometimes super hard to leave, right? Sometimes for some people they're not strong enough to leave, and like the only thing we can do is like just let them do their stuff, right? Like, it's not our relationship, not our problem. Like, at this point, you gotta apply what I always tell people to apply: mind your own business. Like, obviously she doesn't give a fuck that he cheated and literally paid these women like prostitutes, like. And I'm sorry, but if you stay with a guy that speaks like, oh no, how old are you again? 19? Oh damn, I'm only 14. Dude, you're a grown ass man. You're almost 40, dude. You're not Deku from My Hero Academia. Stop it. Your forehead does not allow this type of behavior. Stop. Bah. He's doing something right if he gets all the girls, Kappa. Yeah, making money. That's all he has. Like, I'm so sorry, but the only two things he has is money and obviously fame that comes with that, And he's Asian. That's all he has. I'm so sorry, babes. I have never watched this guy, but all I've seen from him, all these phone calls, all the clips I know from him, that man has no personality. Like, I'm so sorry. But it can't be more than those two things. First of all, women jump on dick as soon as they see Asian. They're like, Asian. I don't know what the obsession is with Asians. Good for them, I guess. Like, get them bitches, babes. But like, let me tell you that just being Asian is already in the gaming scene, you already have like a pro bonus, right? And then on top of that, having money or fame, one or the other, which basically usually come together, you can bag all of them, which is crazy to me because like you cannot tell me that 50% of these women were like, oh my god, fuck yeah, Deku. Oh my god, fuck yeah, you're so fucking hot. Like, no, babes. You're lying to yourself if you thought that that guy talking would turn you on. The first time I heard that guy talk, I've never heard that guy talk. No tea, no shade, no hate. Bitch, I thought that he was joking. I thought he was like playing like a character. I thought he was playing a character. I'm sorry. Which person speaks like that? Oh no. Oni-chan. I didn't mean it like that. Fuck. I'm so sorry. Let me buy you like the new Valorant bundle. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm only 14, dude. I didn't mean it. Gang, if you fell for that shit, you're dumb. Like, I'm sorry, but that fame dick was screaming for them. I'm sorry, babes. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, there's nothing wrong with talking to a person like that, because, like, obviously you're a content creator, that's like a co-worker. But sexually flirting with a guy that talks like that, if he ain't got issues, you got issues. Don't all content characters play content creators play characters? Depends, not all of them, but I would say most of them change their being. Like, as an example, me, right? I'm very blah 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 blah. Like, I could sell you a warehouse. Two forgotten from one of them. 20 here, 20 here. I know, gone from 30 from 400. The last one, 1, 2, 3, and we're gone for 400. You know what I mean? But in person, I'm like, hey. I can't even hold eye contact. Is that crazy to say? Like, it's very hard for me, like, looking at people. Like, usually when I enter a room, I always look at the ceiling or at the floor. Because I don't know. I can't hold eye contact. It's very bad because it makes me uncomfortable. So, yeah, I'm very, very much so quiet in person. But doesn't mean that I'm a fake version here. I'm just, like, more, like, entertaining. But it's still me, you know what I mean? But I would say that, like, there's a big difference between playing a character online and being in a private call sexting with someone and still acting like that. Social anxiety, period, it is. I never heard him. Well, look it up, babes. Money already enough for 90% of the world. For women, not just women, also men, dude. Like, for women, it might be money, but for men, it's like, dude, as far as I know, as long as a woman has fat titties, is submissive, and like blonde, the world is her oyster. No tea, no shade, no hate, as she deserves to, you know what I mean? But it's like, every gender has their price, right? Which is crazy, but that's just society, right? Because like, just imagine like all these famous people that literally sell their soul to the devil for like some cash, you know what I mean? It's like, it is what it is, babes. I like being used. It means I have a purpose. Dude, can someone please send me like $300 for a YouTube video, Kapi? I want to do this one YouTube video, but dude, it's so expensive. Deku's actual voice actor dubbed the letter, by the way. No way. Did he? That would be crazy. He did? Oh my god. No, you can't. Like, dude, stop. Stop, please stop. You know what? Oh, by the way, Ariel, thank you for the Prime the 12th. Yo, 1 year glurp. Thank you so much. Guys, I think I'm gonna change something about my Etsy store. I think I'm gonna change something. I'm gonna change something. I like being used. Okay, I changed some of the shipping because like a lot of people had some issues with one shipping thingy, so like now it's gonna be a bit more expensive, but at least everyone gets like a shipping tracker. Guys, I have to open my window. It's so warm. Does he try to do the Deku voice? I don't think he's trying to. It's just the way he like speaks, which is like even more cringe. Wait.
To my girlfriend. I am so sorry. I put you through so much. I never want to make these mistakes again and hurt you and the people I care about. I was unfaithful, and I own and fully admit that. I lied to people and told them I was single, which I know is not right. I'm sorry to all of the people that I hurt by doing this.
He needs to hit us with the All Might. No, that is no, because he talks like that. Wait, I have to like show you how he talks. Yeah, this is how he.
Braver than I thought.
Only because you're here. Oh my god!
Only because you're here. Stop. He needs to stop talking.
Checking in from my hotel room. I was given a video to watch. Hey everyone, Sakuno checking in from my hotel room. I was given
Checking in from my hotel room.
And like 10 other guys. Not that anything's wrong with that. I support you. You have fun. Just be careful next time when you point your camera at your Discord and you you don't want to leak. You didn't leak the conversations, which is okay. But you really are popular, huh?
A 34-year-old guy, by the way. A 34-year-old guy. By the way. 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 Tattoo stream is on Sunday. What's your shade in the Tape Shape Concealer? 12N. Fair neutral. Oh, it'd be super cool if you did karaoke stream in Spanish. I'm gonna sing for you now. Cynical, I think I can approve of this eyeliner. I like it. It's very smooth. He's 3014 real. Sorry. That's like Danta's mom. You know what she did on her 52nd birthday? She just turned the candles around. She's like, I will forever be 25. Okay, period, queen. Is it Sephora eyeliner? No, it's eyeliner from a company called Annabelle. It's like a drugstore, a Canadian one. Even 12-year-olds don't do that shit. That's what I'm saying. Which days do you usually stream? Usually I randomly stream just because I have chronic migraines. I have chronic migraines, so I can't really tell you, oh yeah, today's gonna be a stream and tomorrow, because like usually I only plan ahead like 1 or 2 days because my migraines do hit me like sometimes out of nowhere. But I try to like stream like 3-4 times a week at least. Yep. Thank you. Dankeschön. Dude, this shit's on. Okay. What are we gonna sing? What song? The wheels on the bus go round and round, around and round, around and round. I like being used. It means I have a purpose. The little things you do. Aw. Someone just got their like sleeve thingy. I'm so happy. Okay. Let's do my lashes, guys. I like being used. It means I have a purpose. The little things you do. At least you're being earnest. Or maybe I'm too fragile. Or maybe you're too mean. What's the schedule today? Well, first we're gonna do my makeup, and after that we're gonna be doing some stuff for the Obsidian Library. Okay. So how am I gonna do this? Okay, I have 10. I have 10, 16. Okay, I need to get more eyelashes, because the eyelashes I have here are not enough to do my makeup. Double fuck. After doing my makeup, I also have to go feed my cats because they're like screaming outside, dude. Okay, I got new lashes. Dude. Also, I'm thinking about going like shopping tomorrow with Lara. And if you guys want to, I can like ask her if she's down for it. I think me and Lara could do like a little like card unboxing, because I'm pretty sure that she's gonna buy like Pokemon cards. And if you guys want to, we can like open them on stream if you're down for it. Okay, one eye almost done. Dude, I can't. I'm having so many physical issues lately. I have no clue where they're coming from, though. It is disgusting. Like, I'm literally sitting there and I'm in so much pain for no fucking reason, dude. And I just can't figure out what it is. And it's not my migraine, it's just like my stomach. Oh my god, these lashes are gorgeous, guys. Dude, these lashes look so fucking good. Let me show you. See? They look so good, guys. Oh my goodness. It's giving Dolly. Oh my god, it's so cute. Stop. I'm in love. I'm in love. Here, guys. Not sponsored. Genier. Natural spiky lash clusters. Cute Dolly. I find like Dolly is also such a cute children's name. But when I told Dante's brother the name, he was like, dude, that sounds like a stripper. What? Kind of sounds like a grandma. But imagine like a little girl with like blonde hair, blue eyes, and her name is Dolly. Dude, she would literally look like me. We should make like bets. You know? Like once I am like in the future, obviously, once I'm like pregnant in the future, we should make like bets on like what the child's gonna look like. Like, is it gonna look more like me or Dantes? Who has stronger genes? Maybe if her name was Dorothy and you could call her Dolly or Dottie. Oh my god, Dottie is such a cute name. Dorothy. Also cute name. How high are the chances that a baby comes out with a full head of hair? Is that like a very common or uncommon thing? Are you trying to get pregnant or you want it in the future? In the future, like near future, not like in 5-10 years, but like maybe like in the next 1 or 2 years. If it happens earlier, like it's whatever, but like planning wise, it would be like probably in the next 1 or 2 years. Okay, that's dried as fuck. Hi. I think I'm like one of the only children that didn't come out with a full head of hair. I was a bald baby. Well, not bald, but I had like blonde hair. Actually, both me and my brother came out with blonde hair. My mother's genetics did not have a chance. Hi, Caroline. All my sister and I were born with a full head of hair. I'm one of 10. One of 10! Hold on! Hold on, what? What if the baby will be miniature Hecarim? Are you doing today? Better than yesterday. Yesterday, I literally slept through the entire day. My parents told me when I was born they thought I looked like my grandpa, like balding. Damn. You know what's disgusting? When babies are like wrinkly. Do you have a picture with you in your blonde hair? Yeah, I can find one. I'm just gonna finish my lashes and then I can get my pictures. Can even look if I can find like one as a baby. Probably have one somewhere here. What's your dream about what? Like just in life, or do you put the lash underneath or on top underneath? Okay, let me get my baby pictures. I ain't got you. Sorry guys, I just had to feed my cats. But I got all my pictures. Interpret the dream question how you like. Okay. And in my dreams, I live in a cottage house with bunnies and some goats and some chickens in a chicken coop. And I have a front veranda porch. And my window from the kitchen looks onto the field of land that belongs to me. And outside is a little shed in which Dante streams from and works from. So it's away from like the main house. And until my kids are like preschool, kindergarten, they're staying at home. So like until they're like 5, 6 years old, they stay at home. And I like home teach them like the basics. And I have around like 4 to 6 children. And I'm still a skinny legend. That's my dream. So this is me at 4 years old. 3 or 4, I think. Dude, look at that gang. Look at my Nikes, dude. I'm rocking that shit. Look at my gang shoes, dude. Look at my shoes. Look at my shoes. Look at my shoes, dude. The Nikes. Sheesh. Yup. That's me, gang. Whoops. Hey, why is this off? So this is me and my brother. Wait. Dude, these are like such bad sticking ones. I have to get like better ones that stick better. Okay. So this is me and my brother. Okay. This is me as a gamer. In my early years as a gamer, guys. Up there. There. That's gang. Laura as a gamer. This is my proof that I was an early swag lord. And this is me and my dad. But I can't show my dad's face. But that's me and my bunny that died. Yep. Dude, I look like an imbecile crackhead there. And this is me and my grandma. Look how blonde I am, dude. Isn't that crazy? It's me and my grandma. And this is me and my grandma some more. Dude, I'm such a cute baby though. Look at me. Am I not this cutest little bean? Look at me. Such a happy child. And that's the day I got into school. Yep. And this is me and my grandma on vacation. There with the surfboard. Blonde Laura. And there I'm with my grandma getting ice cream. Yeah. Here, blonde, blue-eyed Laura. I literally look like a German child. Like, if you would look at me, you would be like, that's a Swedish or German child. Isn't that crazy? And my brother is just dark hair with big mustache and dark skin complex. Gang, gang. Yeah. And here's me as a teenager slash baby. That's me when I was like around, I think like 11 maybe? 11, 12. And this is me as a baby. Dude, I'm so cute! Be fucking for real. If your child would look like that, you would eat that shit up. Like, I'm literally the cutest child ever. Chunky cheeks, dude. Jawline was there always and ever. Here, you see how cute my nose is from when I was a baby? My nose has always been cute. Everyone, like, destroyed the nose fucking operation. Never had that shit. Never had an operation. Yeah, and then we have some more Laura on vacation. Dude, be honest, if you would have a child like this, you would be in love. Dude, who wouldn't love a child like this? Look at me. Look how beautiful I am. Look how cutesy I am. How beautiful. So ethereal. So beautiful. Yup. Okay, these are more pictures with me and my dad. Oh, I didn't put the rest in yet. I have to put the rest of my pictures still in this book. Because I found this booklet on Amazon and I think it's so cute. So I have to finish doing that. But I have more pictures here. That was me on Christmas. Love how you speak about yourself. Yeah, because like she's king. Okay, this I can't show. This I can show. Here, this was when I got into like my confirmation. Dude. I literally look like Amish. Yeah, I'm a sister wife, dude. Dude. I hate living near an airport. Okay. Oh yeah, every single year I would dress up as Pippi Longstocking. Every single year. I was obsessed with that character, dude. My grandma would always like braid like metal dreads into my hair so they could like stand up. Yeah. Every single year, dude. Here, this is my hair, guys. This is my natural hair with like this is what my hair looks like if there's nothing in my hair, like no keratin treatment, no nothing. That's my natural hair. See, it's like super weird, dude. It has like 700 different colors. Don't appreciate it. Here. More curly haired Laura. Dude, I had such big fucking cheeks. Look at them cheeks, dude. Yo, say was geht? Yeah. Here's more of blonde, curly haired Laura. And more. Dude, I look like a little boy. Yeah, that was me. Oh, this is me as a baby. That's me as a baby, guys. Be honest, am I not the most adorable little bazooy? Look at how cute I am. This was me, bitch. Doesn't even look like me no more. Gang! Gang looked so happy. Gang was just happy to be there, dude. Gang, I'm here, guys. First child in the family. Gang. Gang. Yep. Yeah, this was me when I was a bit older. Can you tell that my dad wanted a boy? Period. Yeah, gang, that's me. Yeah, there's a baby picture of me low-key balding. Okay, there's my feet in this picture. This is when I started dyeing my hair, by the way. I dyed my hair red when I was younger. Like, when I was, like, around 10 years old, 11, I dyed my hair red for the first time. And then later on, I dyed it, like, dark brown. Gang, look at me as a baby, gang. Dude. What the No, I'm low-key ugly, dude. What the fuck is up with her? It literally looks like that they placed, like, a fake body on top of me. And why the fuck are my fingies that long? Hold on. Baby fingies are not supposed to be that long, gang. Dude, I'm just swaddling. I'm just sleeping, dude. I'm just sleeping. Yeah, this is me and my brother. Me and my brother when his confirmation was. I don't know why I look like I'm going to a funeral, but good for me, dude. Dude, I'm such a cute child. Wie heißt der? Jonas. How old were when they had you? Wow, that's a good question. I think my dad was like in his mid-30s. Dude, I have to ask my dad. Give me a second, I'll ask him. Papa?
Ja, ich sehe es nicht.
Okay, ich bin an Stream. Ganz kurze Frage nur.
Ja?
Wie alt warst du, als du mich hattest? 3?
In welchem Monat ich schwanger war, oder was?
Ja. Also, voll geblümt mich bekommen hast.
Ja, ich hatte dich 9 Monate im Bauch und ja, da war ich 30.
Oh, okay. Okay, danke, Papa.
Yeah, cheers.
Okay, tschüssi. Okay, so my dad was 30 when he had me. And my mom was younger than him, so probably like 28. Gang, look at me! Gang! Gang, look at me! How cute! Gang. Yeah, that's me. See? This is what I mean. Like, how old would you think I'm here, right? Tell me how old you think I was here. Everyone, right now. 8 years old, okay. 5, 7, okay. 6, 7. Papinche, real. 7, 8, okay. There's only one person in this chat that was right. It was Heru. I was 10 years old. This is what a 10-year-old is supposed to look like. But we are mentally so used to 10-year-olds going to Sephora, getting their nails done, wearing like somewhat adult clothing, that we would think that this is like a 7 to 8-year-old, which is batshit crazy. But this is a 10-year-old. This is what a 10-year-old is supposed to look like. Put your 10-year-olds in children's clothing. They're fucking 10. They're not even in puberty yet. Dress them like children. Fuck, man. My god. Okay, me in a bikini. I'm not gonna show that. Okay. Yeah, that's basically me, guys. Ich wurde zurückgehalten. Von der inneren Macht. Okay. Let's continue doing my makeup. I agree. Yeah, no, 100%. Like, one thing I don't like whatsoever is when people overdress children. Like, Mom, I want this, mom, I want that. No, you can't. You don't want to. I'm not allowing it, period. Period. Okay. Kennst du... Nee, kenn ich nicht. Kids nowadays try to act grown so bad. Yeah, and the adults allow it. Like, I'm telling you guys, if adults wouldn't allow it, it would be way, way easier. But the problem is that everyone is enabling them. Like, dude, like, what? Like, you're enabling your child to act like a straight up adult. Like, stop. Fuck that, I don't. Yeah, I agree. Like, cynical, you seem like a good mom, you know what I mean? Like, I can see you not doing that, but like the average human being, they do that. How do you feel about teen pregnancy? I feel like it's normalized now. I think teen pregnancy is a hereditary, like it's like in the family. Like usually when you look at people that are teen parents, it's in their family. Like their mom was a teen parent or whatever, you know what I mean? So for me it's like it's a trauma cycle that barely can be broken. Like usually when you hear from people being like having a teen pregnancy, it's because it's in their family. So I'm not a supporter whatsoever. I think like as an example, right? Like one of my biggest dreams, I would say, in my entire life always has been being a mom, right? And at some point I even given up on that dream because I thought it would just never happen for me. And then at some point, you know, I got pregnant and I didn't go through with the pregnancy just because I knew that mentally, financially, and relationship wise, there's no way that this child is gonna have a childhood. You know what I mean? Like, I was still a child, my partner was still a child. We were living in a situation that was like young adult teen wise. Like, we didn't have an own apartment, nothing. So it was like, and we were like financially not well off, you know? So it's kind of like you would have put a child in a situation that would have turned out in like divorced parents, you know what I mean? But now I'm like growing into a person where it's like I'm married nowadays, you know what I mean? Like my partner and I have gone through a lot of mental changes to get where we are right now. Financially, we have responsibilities in a year. We are starting to save up for a house. Like, I'm not depressed severely anymore. Like, I have my mental issues very well under control. Like, now I'm at a point in my life where I feel like I can take responsibility on, right? So, yeah, a lot of people have kids without thinking about finance. Having a baby is a huge responsibility. Yeah, and it's not just that. It's not just the finance part. It's also like you want to give your child the best possible thing. And if you are a teen parent, like, I'm not saying that there isn't teen parents that can be great, but it's just the fact that most teen parents continue that trauma onto their children, right? Which is why their children turn out to be teen parents because they never get the education they should get, the mental support they should get, right? And if it's kind of like, oh, I didn't want to become a teen parent, but I made it work, that gives kind of like that idea into your child's brain that it is a possibility. Like, as an example, there's a show, right, about teen parents, and a lot of those teen parents are legitimately, like, not even shitting you, like 14, 15. When I was 14, 15, I didn't even think about sex. You know what I mean? So it's like, obviously, there's like something wrong in the social circle or in the family that they even consider that being an option for them. I had to turn up the volume for from 10% after Dantes, I know what you mean. Bei Dantes so Arbeit. I don't think that people realize that it's easy to spread your legs, but it's hard to raise kids, especially at a young age. Yeah, and it's not just that, it's also that a lot of boys are being told, like, in circles, right, where teen pregnancy is a thing, a lot of boys are being tapped on the shoulder of, like, it's not your fault type of situation, right? While most teen pregnancies happen because boys tell girls they don't want to use protection, and the girls just say yes and amen to that, right? So, like, the non-protective, because, like, for girls, there's not a big issue between condom and no condom, right? Like, women either way can be satisfied. There's only, like, a feeling difference for men. Like, it's not that you as a woman don't feel the difference, but the difference doesn't change what you can feel. While for men, it's different, right? So a lot of times the initiation to, like, even have sex without protection comes from those boys, right? And a lot of times those boys, like, when they're told, like, oh, I'm pregnant, and, like, their parents are being told, and the boy's like, yeah, I'm dipping out of this, the parents are like, well, it's not his responsibility, it's ruining his whole future. Well, what do you think it's gonna be for that girl, right? Like, people are easier on boys than they are on girls. Like, as an example, best example, it's not just reality, but it's also those TV shows in which the same boy impregnates 3 different girls, right? And for none of them he's held accountable, you know? Can't wait for mini inchies. What is that? I saw salicylic acid serum in and pimple patches at a toy store the other day when I was shopping for my cousin who's 7. I was like, oh, yeah, no, like, it's the same with, like, children's skincare. Like, what the fuck does that even mean, dude? Like, literally, worst thing, if there's anyone in here under the age of, like, 16, even 18, if you use skincare products before the age of 18, I promise you, you will fuck up your skin for the rest of your life. Don't use lotion, skincare, or any cream shit before you're 18. I'm telling you, your skin is gonna get used to needing moisturization for production of moisture, and your skin is just gonna be completely dry for the rest of your life. Like, as an example, my grandma forced my parents to never use cream on me. I have the softest, most nicest skin ever because I've never used lotion in my entire life. I don't use lotion. There's some times when I, like, give myself, like, a stomach massage, or, like, I give myself a foot massage where I use lotion just to have, like, a better, like, feeling for the skin, like, more smoother feeling. But, like, I don't use moisture after, like, showering or anything. Fuck no. Parents are definitely an issue nowadays with teen pregnancies. Too much encouragement and not enough education. 100% agree. Yeah, and it's getting glorified, right? Like, it was hard, but I could do it. Like, what is that? What is that? Like, no, you should regret doing it and give that idea to your child. Not regretting them, but, like, regretting being like, make them aware of what you all missed out on. Like, don't sit there and be like, well, I made it work. Like, I love you, and I wouldn't change nothing in the world for having you, but because of having you, I missed out on so many things that long term really upset me and made my life harder than it should be. I told my teen, if a guy says he can't feel with it on, then don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of there. 100% agree. 100% agree. Exactly. It takes 2 people to make a baby. It's not just the girl who did work. They just slapped the boys on the shoulders. Yeah. But it's like a societal thing, right? Can we run some sort of prediction here? Prediction for what? I've never used anything for my face besides the moisturizer. I've never had acne before. Plus, I don't drink soda. Real. For channel points, if the mods want to, like, do like a prediction right now, they can, but I'm not doing that shit. I love Grwm on your microphone. It's so cute. Grazie. Grwm, and then I have my melody, and I have a Hello Kitty, like, Lucky Charm. Why do you look like a completely different person with makeup? Because that's, like, kind of the whole purpose of makeup. I'm European and I have an American boyfriend. I had no idea how normalized it was in America until I started dating him. Yes, in Europe, it's not like that, whatever. Like in Europe, teen pregnancy is not a common occurrence at all. At all. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I've met one girl in my entire life that was pregnant at 18. 18, by the way. And she didn't go through with the pregnancy, right? So that's the only one I knew of in my circle, right? But maybe it's also because I had a good circle, even though I wasn't in a good area. I thought it was to maximize your natural look. No. I do makeup because it's like I'm like giving superstar on a stage. I'm giving artistic girly pop from the Victorian ages. Let me put on my little corset and my little like dress as a princess. As a little princess. Dude, I don't need to maximize my natural looks. I'm married. Well, like I don't need to feel better by using makeup. Like if I want to look natural, I just don't wear makeup. You know what I mean? Like, I love myself without makeup. Dude, there's a picture of me crying, and I literally always stare at it because I'm literally so cunt in it. I'm literally so cunt in it. It's disgusting how cunt I am without makeup. Wait, where is it? Please, 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 don't prove I'm right. There. Dude, look how cunt. Look how cunt, dude. Okay, that's a YouTube notification. Look how cunt. Literally Duff Cameron crying. Yeah, I was like going through it, guys. And also like my lashes were falling off. But like I was going through it, dude. I was watching a documentary, okay? My bad. I don't even know what we'd gamba on. Real. Depends where in Europe, probably. She's giving cunt. When did you get married? Like half a year ago? Our European parents are so much more purity culture. My mother would not let me alone with a boy when I was younger. That's what I'm saying. Like when I had like male friends, not even boyfriends, when I had male friends, first of all, they were not allowed inside the house, and if they were inside the house, every fucking door was open, and you bet my parents were like this. Constantly walking past the room, looking inside the room, and like they would not leave us longer alone than like 5 minutes. Hell nah. Especially my dad. Today's Random Abend bin neugierig, was deine Meinung ist. Hast du die ganze Anni-Thematik mitbekommen? Digga, die ganze Anni-Thematik ist so behindert. Sorry, aber es ist so dumm und dämlich. So, Digga, hat die Scheiße gemacht? Ja. Ist die manipulativ? 100 Pro, Digga. Also ich bin jemand, der in Therapie ist, seitdem ich 8 Jahre alt bin. Digga, die Art und Weise, wie sie über Therapie geredet hat und ach ja, hier dies und das und ja, meine Therapeutin sagt, ich soll nicht und ich mach nicht und ich tu nicht und ich kann nicht. Alles ganz muchig, Alter. Also komplett narzisstisch. Aber auch wenn es um diese Mauki-Thematik geht, ist Loki so, wie kann ich es erklären, ist auch so hassgefüllt. Checkt, was ich meine? Ich glaube, dass das einfach von beiden Seiten einfach so eine richtig toxische Freundschaft war. Eine hat der andere nichts gegönnt, die andere hat der andere nichts gegönnt und beide haben so ihre Probleme in ihrem Privatleben. Und ich bin real mit euch, also was diese ganze Anni-Thematik angeht, ich war ja mal in der deutschen Szene und ich mochte Anni noch nie, einfach aus Gründen, die nicht privat, weil wir kennen uns nicht, aber privat im Sinne von, die hinter den Kulissen über sie gesagt wurden und gezeigt wurden und erfuhren, also was Leute halt so erzählt haben und von so Managements, was man da so gesagt bekommen hat, in denen sie war, wo man sich auch schon gedacht hat, also das ist ja schon eine crazy Person. Also weiß ich jetzt auch nicht, ob ich die so nett finden würde. Aber das ist ja auch alles nur she said, he said. Aber wie gesagt, also mich juckt das überhaupt nicht. Also so, ich bin so ein Mensch, zum Beispiel auch diese ganze Tanzverbot-Thematik juckt mich doch nicht, ob die Olle dich betrogen hat, Alter. Juckt mich, was geht mich das denn an? Digga, juckt mich gar nicht. Überhaupt nicht. Also es könnte ja ein weniger jucken als irgendwas. Also, solange hier niemand totgeschlagen wurde oder per se direkt Tiere misshandelt wurden oder Menschen misshandelt wurden, zum Beispiel so ihre Katzen, schickt euch meine so, da wurde gesagt, jo, die wurden vernachlässigt, etc., etc., so check ich, dass das Kacke ist, aber die Katzen sehen gesund aus, die sehen gefüttert aus und ist es mir auch schon mal passiert, dass ich mal eine Woche das Klo nicht gemacht habe oder mal die Katzen nicht intensiv bespielt habe. Ja, aber es heißt nicht, dass ich ein Vernachlässiger meiner Katzen bin. So offensichtlich weiß man da ja nicht alle Details. So die Details, die gesagt wurden, sind schon heavy so, aber die Katzen per se sehen ja komplett gesund aus. Checkst du, was ich meine? Und vielleicht habe ich auch zu wenig Info, aber für mich ist es alles so relativ scheißegal. So juckt mich alles gar nicht. Also so kopfig ist ja nicht mein Problem. Also, was? Was? Juckt mich gar nicht. Gar nicht. Kann ich, juckt mich nicht. Sollte auch eigentlich niemand anderen jucken, wa? Aber irgendwie juckt's jeden. Crying with the Linkin Park t-shirt, of course. Like in the Western countries, maybe not, but in the Balkans, teen pregnancy is very much a thing, which is concerning. Yeah, but also in the Balkan places, like stay-at-home moms is also still a thing, right? Like girls like cleaning up, making food, the dad bringing in the money. Like that is a very common thing in the Balkans. But like as an example, in like Germany, Netherlands, Italy, Spain, France, etc., etc., it's not like that. Like there is people like that, but it's not a common behavior, which in Balkan countries it is. Like in the Western countries, maybe, but I see parents. Hi Izzy, what's up? I see parents from Spain which are very open about things, and then there are my strict East European parents. But you have to understand, like, it always depends, right? But I would say that Germans overall are a bit more like, whatever, yippee. While, like, Spanish people are a bit more, like, strict. Same with Italians. But obviously, there's always the opposite, right? There's always, like, more, like, oh, whatever. Like, it really depends. There's, like, you could say in every country there's, like, an average, but, like, there's also anomalies, right? Should teach dance German. I know what you mean. Random advice question. My family does not like my boyfriend. If your family didn't like dance, what would you have done? Told them to fuck off. Like, what does them not liking Dantes have anything to do with anything? Like, it's not their partner. Obviously, if there's concerns, those should be taken serious. Like, if they tell you, like, you know what, like, he's been saying some stuff or acting a certain type of way that we really don't appreciate, like, there's a talk that has to be done, but they're not in a relationship with your partner. Like, it's your partner. What? You know, that's just my opinion. Spend the rest of your life with your partner, not your parents. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dude. This says I won't be living for a couple of days. Give me. Give me a second. Fuck. I just have to send someone their shipping label. This one. I think it's that one. It. Perfect. Okay, let's finish my eye makeup, guys. Been sitting here like halfway done. Because he's American, they don't want me to move country. Well, you shouldn't, babes. Like, that's very logical. You should not move to America. But girl, you should not move to America. Jellyfish, what's up? I mean, in Romania, it depends. Some moms just have kids early to live off the state's money and keep going at it. A lot of them are stay-at-home moms because they don't want to work. Period. How many countries have you visited? A couple, dude. My friend sent me a birthday package end of March and she's in Colombia and it's only gets to me on after my birthday. Damn. It's gone so fast, so, I was worried when I saw the tracking no popping up. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, this is like the worst thing ever for me because every single country, yeah, has like their shipping labels are different. So, dude, I'm gonna be honest, like, every single time I like see like someone is like, oh dude, like I don't know where to find the shipping information. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know where on that fucking label I find the right tracking number. But it's also that most people don't buy shipping with tracking. So what I just did, I deleted the option of like buying shipping without tracking. So you can only buy shipping with tracking from now on. Good advice, or but unfortunately I'm stupid and I'm in love. But you couldn't be in love and stupid without killing yourself off, dude. Can I ask you from which country you are? Especially because I'm gonna be honest with you, like, you want to move to a country that right now is trying to reinforce you, like, men having to go to, like, military, you know that, right? And if your man is in between 18 and, like, 45, he's gonna have to go to the military. Like, get him out of that country instead of you going in that country. Like, you don't want him to die for something so stupid. You know what I mean? You guys are not thinking this through right. Sorry, babes. Sorry to break it to you. My tracking is so weird. It says it's here, but I don't have it yet. Well, if you... So as an example, if you guys need the tracking label, just text me on Etsy. And I'll send it to you, and then you can contact the shipping company. But yeah, I changed it now. Like, there's no way that people can, like, buy orders now without tracked shipping. Had to be changed, guys. How's it bright outside? Where the fuck are you? Canada? Where I live. From England, but I got between England and Norway because I'm part Norwegian. He's closer with his family and friends than me, which is why I would feel bad to ask him to move. Yeah, but girl, do you want to live in a country that when you have potentially children one day, they're gonna have to go to war and then they die in war? Like, dude, go to Norway. Norway is politically such a good country to live in. Like, Norway, Denmark, Netherlands, like, what? Even England is low-key chill. Even though England is kind of ratchet. Especially, like, London. So maybe, like, more on the outsides of England. But, like, I'm gonna be honest, going to fucking States is not the move. Especially not just for family. Like, what about your family? What are you gonna do if, like, your family should be your first priority? My son isn't old enough, but he is my only son, so they can't draft him. Period. Definitely, I don't want my children that we could have. London is like a constant. Let's try not to get stabbed. Yeah, like, but like there's a lot of nice places in England, right? Like, it's not just like London. Like, I wouldn't want to live in London, but there's a lot of nice places, right? In England, and England would be perfect because your man already speaks English, right? So it's like, on top of that, he has like a language that he speaks, and if ever his family wants to come visit, like, they all can speak the language there. Like, you need to like think for your future and not for like just right now comfort, right? Like, as an example for me, like, I already told my family, like, if Germany is getting into crossfire, the first thing you do is pack your shit and come over here. First thing you do, straight up. Like, I don't even play about that shit. I'm only being advised from American people who love America so much. Yeah, but that's the thing, like, I'm not saying that all of America is shit, especially not saying that the people in America are shit, but like, I'm sorry, politically seen right now, it's just the worst part of the world to live in. Like, maybe it's gonna change in like a couple of years, but right now, like, it literally changes from one day to another, right? And also, like, Trump, like, no tea, no shade, no, you know what? Tea, shade, and hate. Right now, he's, like, putting out all these statements to, like, to change, like, the course of of online, what is it called? Money. Like, not, what is it called? Stocks. Like, he's saying all these things to change, like, the course of stocks, so that his family can get richer, and richer. And it's like a thing where the average person, like the person that is like 9 to 5, suffers under it, right? So I'm sorry, but if you have the possibility to live somewhere else except America without having any big life-changing like consequences from it, do it. Honestly, it's unfortunate because American government has always been shit. I don't know, Trump or not. Well, I'm not talking about any of that, but I'm just saying that right now it's just at a point where it's like, it's shittier than it should be, right? Because, like, in my opinion, but that's again, it's just my opinion. I feel like, especially nowadays, like politics has become like a shit show, like insane shit show, like big time shit show, like everywhere in the world. But it's just getting to a peak that you don't want it to go to, right? Because, like, a recession is gonna happen soon. Like, the average human being can't pay for life anymore, right? Like, the average human can't sustain living right now. So, it's gonna get into a recession, and then life is gonna be fucked for so many people. And you know who's gonna benefit from it? Content creators. As shitty as it sounds. And why is that? Because content creators have always and will always be the outlet for society. If you have a shitty day, let me log into Twitch. You have you're bored, let me put on a YouTube video. Because a lot of these things don't cost the world, right? Like, as an example, having a Prime subscription is insanely expensive, especially nowadays. On Prime, as an example, you don't just have to have a Prime subscription. Like, you know, back in the day, you would have like Netflix, Prime, or whatever, Apple TV, I don't know, whichever subscription, and you would have all the movies, all the TV shows, whatever that came with it, right? And nowadays, it's like a thing where if you have a Prime subscription, you don't have Stack TV, you don't have Paramount, you don't have Disney Plus, you don't have Crunchyroll, you don't have Crave, you don't have HBO, you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't have this, you don't have that. And it's like, what can I even watch? You know, like 5 things. Bah, cool. You know? So, like, obviously, streamers, YouTubers, etc., are all platforms where it's like, it's for free. It's entertainment for free. And that's why every single time it comes to a point where, like, society crashes, content creators benefit from it. Because what people want to see, stuff they can't do themselves, right? So as an example, you might not be able to do like day in the life of like flying out 10 of my friends to go to the Bahamas because you don't have the money to. So what you do, you continue watching the video of the girl that flew out 10 of her friends to go to the Bahamas because she could afford it by all these people wanting that life but can't affording that life, right? So, and it's shit, you know, it's the same thing that happened in COVID, right? When COVID hit, like, there was only one group of people that severely, like, had a good outturn, which was, no, 2 groups of people. Stock people that were smart about it, and second of all, were content creators. Like, everyone else was, like, low-key pulling the L card, except those people. Thanks, so I appreciate the advice. I have to go talk to my boyfriend, but have a good day. Girl, I got you. Oh, dude, my ears hurt. Like, everything just hurts me. I started yoga, by the way, guys. It's so good. It's so good. I watched, like, a video of a guy that, like, opened a yoga cult. And then I started doing yoga. I live in Poland. My boyfriend lives in the US. We're planning on moving in together. And to be honest, America right now sounds so scary to me. I actually have a friend of Dante's. He lives here in Canada. And his girlfriend is Polish. And they're staying here, gonna work. They're gonna get married in a couple of years. Like, they're already engaged. But they're getting married, I think, in 2 or 3 years. And once they're married, they're gonna stay in Poland, get citizenship for him, and move there. And right now they're just like making money so they can like buy a house instantly over there because just like what stuff costs over there is like almost nothing. What's the name of the lip combo? It's Fenty Beauty, the grayish dark brown eyeliner, I think, or lip liner. I'm not sure. It's one of the two. I think the lip liner actually. And then from Flower Nose, here. This is the Fenty Beauty pencil lip liner in the color Cold Blooded 09. And then, oh no, it's not Flower Nose. It's Color Rose lipstick. In the color 07. Yeah. It's slowly getting crazy. It is, streamers like pirating like we do, but they can't legally promote it. No, like as an example, on TikTok, dude, there's constantly movies being played on TikTok. Isn't Canada better than Poland? I don't know, to be honest. I think if you have the income of a Canadian, you're better off in Poland. But if you have like the income of a Polish person living in Poland, it's like also shit, right? So I think it really depends on the money. Cause like Canadian money lets you live like a upper class rich person in Poland. Almost nothing. You have no clue how expensive it is life in Poland. Well, so it's not that I don't have any clue. Like this has been told to me from the girl that lives in Poland, right? It's not like that I went to Poland and I have so many Polish friends. Like I have no clue about Poland. The only thing I know about Poland is that if I'm in Berlin where I used to live, it takes me like 1.5 hours to drive over the crossing. I go shopping over there because it's cheap as hell for me as a German, and I just go back. But you have to understand, like, she comes from like a little countryside place. Like she doesn't come from a city. Like she lives on a countryside, and she was showing us like her family's estate, like the house they were living in, and the house they were planning to build. And the house they were planning to build was literally like a 4-story high house. Like they already had a contractor, like a 4-story high house that literally is gonna fit her entire family in it, and they don't even pay 250,000 euros for it. Bah, dude, what do you mean? That's like hella cheap, bro. As a German, that's me wanting to build a 4-story high house. I at least need 2 million German euros for that, at least. And we're talking here like outside of cities. Like in the cities, that would be like, I don't know, like 5-6 million that I 100% do not have. I don't even have $100,000, dude. Calm down. Games Cup, what's up? Was geht? I love to move to a country that's cold year round. Norway sounds like paradise, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Before I came to Canada, I was like, dude, I would love a place where it snows a lot. And now that I live in a place that snows a lot, I fucking hate it. You know how much I hate it? The cancer it gives you. You know how disgusting it is having to shovel constantly ice, constantly having to like have clothing on that make you sweat like a fucking imbecile. Like, dude, I'm gonna be honest, like, it's cute some days of the year, but like, chill. Like, I wouldn't want it more than it already is snowing here. It's pretty difficult to make a living in Poland. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, again, I'm saying, like, as someone making money in a different country living in Poland. Like, I'm not talking about someone that lives in Poland. Like, that girl that used to live in Poland, like, she told us she was making no money. Even though she was working a lot, she could barely afford anything. But, like, with the money they make over here, they can, like, live really well over there. Like, as an example, the average person in Poland makes 4,000 zloty a month. 4,800 zloty a month. 4,800 zloty is 1,800 Canadian dollar. You know, that's nothing. That's literally like spare cash. Like, as an example, wait, let me see monthly. average monthly. So the average Canadian makes 5,400 Canadian dollars a month. Do you understand that? Let's say they make 6,000, it's like an average number. That's 15,000 zloty. That's almost four times as high as the average income in Poland. Are you mentally unstable saying that I have no clue? Bitch. Bah, you have no clue, dude. I'm from Vietnam. You should check out how much we make. Nothing. It's the same for you guys. No tea, no shade, no hate. You also have like don't make money. Like over in Vietnam, I could literally like I would be like a rich person. They're smart for saving up in Canada and moving. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what their plan is. What do you think is your best trait personally, personality-wise? That I'm very calm. I'm a very like understanding, calm person. Do you live in an apartment? No, I'm in a house. I live in a house. Shovel the back of the like the porch. I need to shovel the front. I need to shovel the complete gateway of where the car, like the parking of the car, which is like a, what is it called? Like the parking that closes. I don't know what it's called, but like the entire front of it. Around me uses, what do you think is your best trait personality-wise and Dante's too? For example, to live a normal life in Warsaw or another city, you need to own over, yeah, okay, that's like average income. But like, I'm not talking about city. Like, she lives like outside, like on the outbacks. Like, as an example, I live in the city, right? My rent for this house is above and beyond higher than like if I would get an apartment on the outbacks, you know? Like, I'm not gonna buy a house here in the city, right? Like, it's just not possible. Garage, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have to shovel the entire garage drive through. Like, dude, fuck no. And everyone around me uses iPhone 17 Pro Max. Gang. But you know that, like, okay. You know that like the phone costs less in the country that you are in, right? Like, as an example, if I'm in Japan or in Korea, the iPhones for me are extremely cheap compared to the prices that I pay over here. It's hella cheap, but you can't use those phones outside of the country. Like, as an example, I could not use the iPhone from Korea here with a SIM card from Canada. It just doesn't work. Like, I would have to use like a regional SIM card. And what does that bring me? Absolutely fucking nothing. Region price isn't applied to iPhone. I don't know about that. Because like when I went to Korea, the iPhones were like hella cheap. Like, they were still expensive, but they were cheaper than they were in Canada. When I like did the math of like changing the pricings. What about Dante's best trait? Well, in my opinion, it's... That's a good question. I would say his best trait is probably like how, like, what is it called when you're like very like down to do something that you're like love to do. Like very persistent and working in the field that he loves. Like, he's very like, he gives his all for it. I don't know what that's called. Dude, okay, let me show you the blind boxes that I got in a second. Popping bottles in the ice like a blizzard. Okay. Passionate. Yes, that's it. Ambitious and passionate. Dila, what's up? Okay, guys. Let me go piss real quick. And then I'm going to show you the blind box I got for the shop, okay? Let them scissor MRI. Hey guys, are you ready to rumble? I'm gonna show you guys what I got. Okay, so these are all the new blind boxes I'm gonna have in the shop. For everyone that doesn't know, in my shop, I basically sell blind boxes, and then someone buys a blind box. If there's more than two in the store, more than one in the store, I send them a picture. They can choose which one they want, and then I open it without telling them like what it like turned out to be, and I basically make a keychain out of it for the people that they can put either on their Kindle or wherever they want to put it. Here, I'm going to show you like as an example. Where do I have an example? I literally filmed some last week. Happen battles, like this is as an example here. So I got this bear and then I made this like little dangling keychain. They can tell me if they want silver or gold, and they also tell me if they want a dangling one or if they want a bow one. So they can basically decide if they want like this is as an example, a bow one where it's like a fat huge bow in the back. So yeah. Are they for bags? Yeah, they're for bags, Kindles, wherever you want to put them. So these are the new ones for this week's drop. So I got two of these. And these are all the ones you can get. So you can get like a bunny, you can get a bear, you can like a cactus bear, you can get a koala, you can get a dog, you can get a mouse, you can get a wolf, and then a secret one that looks like a shrimp, dude. Whatever. So I will have some of these. I actually don't know how much these were, but I think they were like $32. So this one's probably gonna be like around $45 Canadian. Then we have 3 of these, which I have the whole collection of these. And you can get these two twins. Then we have this little ghost one. We have this little bat one. The little bunny, the bear, and the sun is like a little tiger flower. And this one is my favorite. I have this one somewhere in the back up there. So we have 3 of these. So these are gonna be in shop. And then I have 2 of these, which are fake Sunny Angels. So they're gonna be only like $10, like this. And then with the keychain, it's gonna be like $25. But these are fake Sunny Angels. Ooh, I have 2 of those that are gonna be drilled in, and then they're gonna be like a keychain. And then we have these Grwm big trailer. I have 2 of these, which are like, I saw them and I was like, these are so adorable. Like, just look at like the pastel blue one, the pink ones, the purple ones, the white ones. Like, they're just so cute. Like, it's a baby ferret, baby blue cat, baby loop rabbit, baby pink panther, baby squirrel, baby gray wolf, baby golden retriever, raccoon, bear. Like, it's so adorable. So I have 2 of these. And then I think, how many do I have? I have 3 of, no. Oh, I didn't even bring them here. Double fuck. I have 2 of these. 2 of these. And these are so adorable. I have 1 of these actually, like right here. I have the little cow here. Lost Charm, the little cow. I have this one. And I really love all of them. I love the little pink bunny. I wish I could make a keychain for that. I love the elephant. Really cutesy. So yeah, these I also have 2 of. And then I have only 1 single one because these were like hella expensive. Like this one was like, I think like, dude, I don't even know how much it was, but this one was so expensive. It's like a Hello Kitty one. And you can get like these little guys that are like dressed in the Sanrio character. So you can get Pochaku, you can get Hello Kitty, Pom Pom Puddin, Kurumi, My Melody, Cinnamon Roll, and what's his name? Guru Hangyedon. Hangyedon. Yeah. Yeah. And Cinnamon Rolls is a secret one. So I have 1 of these as well. When is the drop? Sunday. So in 2 days. I know what you mean, Carl. I know what you mean. Yeah, so that's it. What about in relationship? Well, they are in the relationships, the tributes that I gave you. Dude, oh my god. I can't. I'm literally so exhausted because like yesterday, guys, you don't understand. Like yesterday, I was legitimately dying. Like I was literally dying. It was so bad. Like I was sleeping the entire day. But yeah, I'm so happy that I got all these blind boxes. And I'm so excited to make like charms for them. Because like, yesterday or 2 days ago, I'm not even quite sure when. I sold all of my blind boxes. Like I sold the last one of the blind boxes. So I was like, oh damn, like I have none left. So I had to like buy new ones. And I love them so much. Like I'm so excited making them. Like they're gonna be so adorable and so cute. You said as career? Well, yeah, but that like goes everywhere. The career thingy I just said because I didn't know how to explain the word, but he's like ambitious in every sort of way in life. Like if there's something he puts his mind to, like he will not let go of it until it's like perfect, like perfect. Why does it not work? Funds transferred. Why? Why did it not work? I don't have to look into this. French to English. Just give me a second. Made via access been cancelled. Cannot accept your card. Why not? Okay, I have to like look into this later with Dantes. Congrats on the sale. They look so cute. Thank you. What is one book that you would recommend? Well, it depends on like what type of books you like to read. Like, do you like fantasy? Do you like romance? How do you stop your cats from scratching up your chairs? I don't keep my cats from doing it. Like, as an example, my my Secret Labs chair's fucked, dude. Fucked, hella fucked. My couches are fucked. But like, I just have couches that even if they're fucked, you don't really see it. Except if you know where they scratch, but the cushion is so like fuzzy that you can't even tell. Because you have to understand that, like, for me, in my opinion, and this is just like my opinion, a cat is not like a human, right? Like, a cat is a wild animal. Like, I'm not gonna keep them from their natural instincts. Like, if my cat's instinct is to like scratch something or whatever, do it. Like, that's a wild animal, you know, like they can do it, right? Like, that's the cost of like getting an animal. But like, obviously, if they bite wires, I keep them from it, because not because the wire are the issue, because I don't want them to get like electrocuted. But even when my cats bite stuff, I just let them bite it, because it's like a thing where like I'm the human that put them in like a household, you know what I mean? Like, I'm forcing them to stay inside. So if they feel the need to scratch on my chair, scratch it. And they don't do it a lot. Like, they do it and then they leave it alone again. Sometimes I just don't like the scratching sound, then I tell them like shh, 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 and then they just go away. But and then they go to like their scratching thingies. But yeah. Yo, Dizzy, what's up? Definitely romance and fantasy. Okay, do you like more adult books, or do you like the young adult books? Like, do you like it when a book is written easy, or do you like it more when a book is like very like explanatory, over exaggerating, uses adult language? Like, what's easier for you to read? Because I usually feel like I personally just like to read young adult. Like, I don't give a fuck. I love reading a young adult book. I'm like a big sucker for that shit. I just had to buy a new chair because of mine. Well, the chair still works, doesn't it? Like, I don't mind them being fucked up. But that's just how I like. I don't give a fuck. Like, as long as my chair works, like, my cats literally can do nothing wrong. I don't think I've ever screamed at my cats. Never. Like, only like Bobolani! But never like, you dumb fucking cat! Get the fuck out! Like, never. I've never raised my hand against them. Never. They're literally like, you know, when like women can't get pregnant and then they have like that one like rainbow child after like 40 years of trying to conceive. That's really me with my cats. Young adults are so much more fun to read, especially when English is not my first language. Okay, let me get like some books to show you which one I would I would give you to read. This one, big time recommend. This So there's another book, but I can't get it out because it's like under 1,000 books, and I'm not doing that right now. But so first book that I can recommend is Shadow Falls Camp by, her name is, what is her name? I think it's like C.C. Hunter or some shit. C.C. Hunter, yeah, that sounds correct. She wrote those books. Very good, can recommend. It's basically about a girl. She thinks she's human, or like she lives. She doesn't think she's human. She doesn't know that there's like a world with like vampires and wolves and whatever, like werewolves. And at some point, she like has these like attacks, and her family thinks it's because like the parents got a divorce. That's why they think like they have like this like seizure type situation, like that their divorce inflicted pain upon their daughter. So they sent her to therapy, and while she's in therapy, her therapist is actually a fantasy creature, but she doesn't know that. And the way that fantasy creatures can detect other fantasy creatures is based on their brain waves. And they can like look into your brain, like just by looking at you and like kind of like twitching their eyebrows, and then they can like detect if you're like a human, if you're and what type of creature you are. So as an example, vampires have different brain chemistries, and as an example, creatures like werewolves, like fairies and stuff like that. And she basically looks into her brain, and she finds out that she's 100% something else than human, but she doesn't know what it is. So basically, she tells the parents, oh, like, your daughter has like issues, like she should go to this camp. So she gets to the camp. The camp is called Shadow Falls Camp. And she doesn't want to be there. She doesn't want to have anything to do with this because she doesn't view herself as like a troubled teen. And like all the people going there look super weird to her. Like they all have like, one looks like a witch with like a weird like hat on and like a toad. And like the other one looks like a punk. And the other one looks like a hippie. Like all these people look so weird to her. And then she gets there, and until then she doesn't know about anything. And then she like starts to figure out that people aren't what they tell her that they are. And then she finds out that that is basically a summer camp for the supernatural. And they help her like figure out who she is and what she is. It's a very good book series. I think it has like 5 or 6 books. Very good book. Can recommend. They're not too expensive, but they're only available in German and in English because I think the writer is actually German. So good thing they have that in English. And then another book I would recommend is Fourth Wing. But it's not a finished series. They right now I think they just got the announcement for the 4th book. We don't know the name of it yet. So it's Fourth Wing. Then the second one is called and then Onyx Storm. Wait. Iron Flame, and then Onyx Storm. And this book is basically about like a academy kind of like dragon riders. And when I first heard about this book, I didn't want to read it because people were telling me that there's sex scenes in there from dragons. And I was kind of like, dude, why the fuck would I want to read a book where dragons have sex? Like, that's so key, like bestiality. But then they explained to me that it's not like that the dragons have sex. It's basically like when the dragons have coitus, the riders that are mentally connected to the dragons feel like they're connected to them. Let's put it that way, without spoiling anything. So yeah, this book series can recommend, even though I must say that this one is my favorite book out of the series, and the other 2 I really don't like that much. But overall, it builds up an insanely good story, so I can recommend this. And I feel like the way it's written, I think, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's marketed as adult book, but I feel like it's written like a young adult book. Can I see that somewhere? Don't know. But yeah, this book, really good, can recommend. Then the Light Lark series. This series just came to an end. It's Light Lark, Nightbane, and Skyshade, I think. And then there's a end kind of like collection called Crowns. Dude, I can't pronounce it. And this book is basically a throuple kind of situation about a girly pop, and then she has Oro, fucking hate that bitch, and Zaddy Grwm, and she basically like jumps from one side to another. We love it. Zaddy Grwm, he has black hair, very important. Oro has blonde hair, fucking hate that. But it fits the character. So yeah, and basically, there's also a book where you can read the male perspectives. So really like those books. Then we have Zodiac Academy, a really, really good book series. I haven't finished it yet. I'm stuck on book 6 because I just can't force myself to continue reading it right now because it's very, like, I read the first 6 books in like 1 week, and you have to understand, like, one book has like 1,000 pages. So I hope you understand like what I was putting myself through. And not all of the books have 1,000 pages, but like I think starting at the 4th book or the 3rd book, you start 1,000 pages. But this book is basically the series Zodiac Academy. This is the Awakening, and it's basically about 2 sisters, Tori and Darcy, and they're twins, and they basically also live in like the human realm. They don't know that there's a different realm, so for them it's just like fantasy stuff doesn't exist. And they basically are like orphans because their parents died in a fire, and they basically have been like going from one foster home to another, and they kind of like are not really making money, like they're stealing constantly, trying to like survive and paying rent, and they live in like this shitty ass apartment that's like low-key like falling apart. They have like only one little bed that they can share, and it's like the way it's described, it sounds very like a very hurtful, shitty life of sexual assault happening to them, being assaulted, to drugs, and all of these things. And then at some point, one of the girls is getting followed by a guy, and she kind of like dips, like she disappears, for like she gets away from him. And then she enters her home, and Darcy is like this blue-haired one. She's more like calm, more like cutesy girly, and like very kind of like she's like the cutesy girly one, while Tori is like more the rebellious kind of like tomboyish one. And they both the guy follows one of them home, and what happens is that he basically tells them, you girls are actually princesses from a different universe that you guys for the last 18 years didn't know about, but now that you're 18 and I found you, I need to bring you guys back because you're now at the age where your powers can be awakened. That's why the book is called The Awakening. And you need to come with me, and you need to go to a school where you, if you survive the school, potentially could claim your throne in our realm that we live in, because your parents actually owned the realm, and the parents you knew that died in the human realm are not your real parents. And basically they then are kind of like forced to go with him. They have their awakening. It's a very, very incredible awakening. And little disclaimer for these books, the first 3 books are very, very hard to go through for me personally. And all I've heard, people kind of like agree with me. That's also why I was kind of like hesitant on reading them, because like I hate bullying like a lot. Like I have very hard times reading bullying, especially, but usually it's just like a chapter, you know? Like it's not like a consistent thing. These books, the first 3 books are full of bullying. These two. Like these two are getting nothing but bullied. And when I say bullying, I'm speaking like bullying to a point where I was sitting there crying because I felt so helpless for them. Like, you feel so helpless, and it just spreads for 3 entire books. Like, in the 3rd book, they kind of start fighting back, but in the first 2 books, like, there's nothing they can do. And then in the 4th book, it stops. But, it's very hard. Like, it really broke my heart. And these books aren't saying, like, I love them so much. They're kind of, in the 6 books, I'm kind of getting, like, fed up right now because it's just, like, it seems like things are getting better and then they go to shits. And then they get better and then they go to shits. And it's like, there's not, like, an end in sight right now. But the series is finished. So I'm, gonna finish this. And, yeah. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Actually, I'm currently like collecting like the limited edition books for these. I have to see because I think King's Hollow is shipment from your order. I don't think I ordered it. Yeah, because I have to like buy one of the new books. I have to do that like maybe later today. But yeah, these books, incredible, love them. Very good books. These are very young adult, like very easy to read. And also what I really liked about these books is you will see that the chapters have like a name on top. So here's Tori, and then you will find like as an example, let me see. And then you okay, it's again Tori. Nice. Dude, am I only opening Tori chapters at this point? Am I fucking stupid? Well, yeah, in the beginning it's only the sisters, but okay. So every second chapter you switch in between the twins. So you read one chapter, it's Tori as an example, then the next chapter is Darcy. So you basically see 2 chapters, always like every chapter is written from a different perspective. And later on in the books, so I'm not sure if it happens in this book, but later on you get all the characters. So like even the boys that they're interested in, like that they're emotionally involved with, you get their perspectives as well. So you get Darius, Seth, and Orion. Like you get all the characters. You get all of their perspectives, and this book series is huge. The realm that they written about this is insanely big. So the Zodiac Academy book series, like just the main story, has 10 books. It has 1 through 8, 8.5, and then 9. So it's basically 10 books. And then you have the Boys of Thum, the Boys of Tom, the Boys of something, where it's basically like the boy books to these. So it's like the books are basically the way the boys saw the books, because in these books there's 5 love interests in the beginning. Like the further you go into the books, the less it becomes, but in the beginning there's 5 love interests. So that's something. And these love interests are basically there's something, let's put it that way. And every book of those has one of the boys' perspectives, and it's really nice reading the way especially the main 2 lovers of these 2 girls see them. Like very emotional, very emotional. And then there's like some characters in these books, like as an example, people they meet over time, that they have another book series about that has like 6 or 8 books. So there's like a bunch to read about this. So you will not run out of this. I think like this whole series, like the whole realm, You could literally take an entire year just reading these books. And then one book that I just recently read that I'm like big fan of, I already bought 2 different copies. So this is the main copy that I bought from like my bookstore. When I read this, I was like, this is one of the best books I read this year. So I bought the limited edition one, and now I even bought a second limited edition one. So I'm like collecting limited editions of this right and left, even though I'm very sad because she's gonna be going to like a meet and greet type in New York this weekend, if I'm not mistaken, and she's like giving out like book sites like that you can put in your book. And I will not be getting them, which is very sad, but zaddy. This book's also really good. It's called The Princess Knight, and this book is basically about a girl, this girl, and she basically, like, she's also here in the front. She basically is a princess of a kingdom. So in the kingdom she lives in, she basically, every realm in the kingdom has like connections, right? And they have like higher gods that they believe in. And her kingdom needs the favor of one of those like gods. So to do that, she is supposed to marry the guy from the opposite kingdom. And since she's been born, she's been trained to like love that guy and like please that guy, and just like, you're gonna marry that guy, okay? So then when she becomes old enough, she's like 18 or whatever now, and her whole life she's been training for this moment, like this is her destiny, right? And when the guy is supposed to propose to her, he's like, I need to talk to you. I can't marry you. And she's like, hold on, what? And he's like, yeah, you're like low-key not like fighter enough, especially nowadays that there's like war coming. You're a pretty princess. Like, you're just like a pretty accessory. You're not a fighter. Like, I need a queen for my kingdom that is a fighter, and you're just not that. And she's like, what? So he like pisses off, and she has like crash out. She's like, what the fuck's gonna happen? What am I gonna do? Like, my kingdom is gonna lose everything. Like, fuck. Because her kingdom is like known to just be like luxury and like beauty, but not really like, they don't have like a war, you know? Like, they don't have a war people. They don't have like security for their country. And that's why she was supposed to like marry into the neighborhood kingdom to like, to secure that for themselves. So now she breaks the news to her parents, and her parents are like, dude, like, fuck. But whatever, like, we're gonna find a different match for you that maybe will secure the god's will, right? And they're kind of like, it's your fault, you know? Like, you should have secured that love match. So then she like thinks about it, and she gets to know that the prince she's supposed to marry, or that doesn't want to marry her, he is going to the school for like warriors. And usually you need to be like an exquisite, talented warrior to go to that school. But there's an exception. Every realm, every kingdom is allowed sending their like people that are supposed to like take over the throne. So she had an invite to go there, but because she thought she's gonna marry this guy that's gonna take care of her, she doesn't need to go, so she denied it. So she has someone that used to go to like that school, and he gets her invitation back for her. And so her whole like idea is, I'm gonna go to that school, I'm gonna become a warrior, and I'm gonna prove him wrong. I'm gonna prove him that I can become a warrior, and then he has no other choice than to take me back. Because if I'm not lacking in what he thinks I'm lacking, there's no valid reason why he shouldn't be with me. Which is a smart move, but it's like you're down bad, girl. You know what I mean? So she basically goes there, and she's like, yoo-hoo, it's me. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, what the fuck? Like, you're not supposed to be here. You're not a warrior. Like, you're not a fighter. Like, you're dumb. Like, why are you here? And in the moment, you're like, why is he so, like, angry about it, you know? Like, she's trying, you know what I mean? Like, support her. But he isn't. He's talking against her. He's bringing her down. Like, everyone is against her because they're all on her side. He makes all of them believe that she's like this petty princess that can't fight, whatever. So he actually has a knight, right? A guy that like takes care of him. And a good thing is that that guy actually is going to that school, which is him. So he is the knight that is like supposed to protect the future king, which is the guy that she's supposed to marry, because she's a princess and he's a prince, and that's his personal knight. And he like sees her struggle and he's like, damn, like I kind of feel bad for her. Like, dude, he like doesn't want to be with her. She's literally so bad at fighting. She has no clue how to swing a sword. Like, I'm literally the best Kingsguard in here. Like, I don't have to really learn anything. I just have to like go through this here so I can get my rank. So you know what? Let me help her. So he goes to her and he starts giving her training, right? And while they're training, it's like they kind of like start like having feelings for each other, but they're not giving into it. Like, they're not talking about it. They're just thinking about it. And down the line, she finds out what the real reason is why the guy doesn't want to marry her, because there's a different reason than he gave her. And he didn't even know about it. So he kept the secret from everyone as to why he didn't want to marry her, which was very hurtful. But once she finds out, she's like, you piece of shit. Now that you've told me, it's not like I just have to prove you something. Now I'm gonna prove myself something and everyone else here that I don't fucking need you and I still can be a fucking fighter. So she like continues to be like the most insane fucking warrior queen, and she finds like these artifacts that like belong to the long gone gods that only are supposed to be given to good warriors, right? They give you like benefits in fighting. And she finds like some of these artifacts because they're given to her by the gods. And she's like, but she doesn't know that they're that. She just thinks, oh, that's pretty. Ah, that's so pretty. Which is such a she vibe. But yeah, she basically, like, 1v9s everything, becomes like an insane warrior queen princess. And it's like a love story between the two of them. But the love story between them is kind of low-key. Like, it's not like as an example, the difference between the Princess Knight and Zodiac Academy is insane. Like, while in this book, it's like they exchanged looks, and he knew he wasn't supposed to look at her that way. And then the scene changes, right? This book is like she could feel his dick rubbing her clitoris, and she was getting so wet, and all she could think about is just putting it inside of her, and he was fucking her until she couldn't see anymore, and then he was coming all over her. So the difference between this book and this book is something. It's something. This made me like look away sometimes. Like, sometimes there were scenes where I'm like, ooh, let me like not look right now. Wait, let me look up that one scene, which I have to wait. Zodiac Academy, Darius Tori Waterfall chapter. Everyone that has read the books knows about this one. Let me see. Which one is it in though? Is it chapter 20? Well, now I'm going all crazy. Shadow Princess? Okay, so book 4. No, that's Tori and Orion. Darius and Isn't Tori? Tori isn't the one that goes for. Am I here? The thrilling romance between Darius Tori Waterfall. Yeah. Here, Zodiac spoiler. Dude, I need to know the scene. I need to know the scene, dude. I'm gonna go crazy. Okay, wait. Zodiac Academy. Zodiac Academy book 4 smut chapters. Damn. I was half asleep and woke up to smut. Yeah, give me a second. Wait, book 4? Okay, here we have the chapters. Okay, 13. 7. 16. 15. 13. That's Darcy. No, Darcy. That's not the smut scene that I'm thinking about. Does anyone know where this is? That's 14. 16 is Darcy again. 17, that's Tori. Right? Dude, I'm so confused. Which chapter is the one scene with fucking Darius? 21. Where's the waterfall scene? Like, I'm so angry. Zodiac Academy, Darius and Tori. First kiss. No, first sex. Okay, maybe not first sex. Wait, bike chase scene. Fuck! Is it this one? No, that is a crazy scene, by the way, when they're like having a threesome. Tori underwater bike scene. Try chapter 396. That chapter doesn't even exist. Tori and Darius couldn't be together. No, like, I'm not talking about that scene. Are there any spy scenes in... It's not the cave scene. It's not the cave scene. It's a scene where she steals his bike. Tori steals Darius' bike and then they make out. Hell Princess by Caroline. Here it is. Things. She passed theirs and grinned at the end and glows by. And Tori steals Darius' bike and they end up having sex. Okay. Which chapter? Which chapter? You dumb fuck. Which chapter are they having sex? I'm trying to read these people a smut scene. It looks like pretty in the beginning. Okay, wait, let me see. Let me see! Chapter 12, your turn, birthday boy? Birthday boy? Okay, wait. Okay, we're going through this now. I have to show you this, guys. Dude, please. Okay, this is Caleb. Don't need this motherfucker. Tori. I raced through the corridor, with my heart pounding as I corner half ripped on my eyes. Went to prize I took it off the Dude, where's our sex scene? Him enough credit for what? When you maybe just drop that shit. Yeah, douche. What the hell? I demanded. And he stood before me, tucking his giant black wings against his back. That's. Dude, so how would possibly give us some? Please close the door. They're smirked at me, unlike I might be able to understand what drove you to stealing from people. But once you're a thief, always a thief. I guess he wasn't going to give in until made me jump through his hoop. I glanced around his face as for. Dude, I don't know where this fucking scene is and it pisses me off. Dude, they were under like holding his fist up, opening slowly. I think we need to talk. It's go off me. Is it here, Charles? Is it here? Dude, have finally sex, dude. Like, finally fuck, dude. Put your penis inside her vagina, dude. Fucking disgusting. Dude, fuck, finally I could see some kind of like, fuck. I sank down to my bed, shaking, refused to acknowledge it. Man, like, as if they're like, where do they fuck, dude? I need you to fuck right now. I love the classic music, and here's where reading smut. Yeah, but that's the thing, like, where's this fucking scene? Chapter 25. It's 300. 300. What are you telling me? 376. Dude, if this is the right thing, you're the goat. Here. Thought you wanted to talk to me about my father, Darius? Can't get rid of everything. I feel better, but able to make it. I dropped into the armchair next to his position on the couch, and Caleb moved around to side beside Derek, changing coke. Is that the man? No way. This 1 minute said we're coming up to deal with this all together. Derek looked up, catching my eyes as he opened his mouth. Silence hung. Where's the scene where they fuck? Dude, I'm gonna actually lose it. This is Mac's chapter. I hear you took Torvik out on a date, Cal. This is a chapter where it's like about Seth. Is that Shadow Princess? Yes, it is. Is it in a different book? Maybe? Like, it is Shadow Princess. But, like, chapters like Max. Like, what does Max have to do? Max is, by the way, a character that I hate more than anyone else in this books. Because he's so boring. Like, you're literally so unoriginal and so fucking boring. But he's a good, like, submissive guy. Like, he's very submissive. Dude, it's not in this book. Maybe it's, like, in the other book I have the scene right in front of you. I'm so confused. Maybe I'm not the right... Maybe it's book 5. Chapter 25. Tori's POV. Well, this is chapter 20 for me. Page 300. 25 Tori. That's... Yeah, chapter 25 is Tori. Yeah, but, like, they're, like, sleeping. But this is, like, the painkiller. She didn't see her, I piped my eyes, blah, blah, blah. For a poor look toward this whole thing we've had going on, I just don't see how we can keep it up. Like, when do you fuck, man? My mom. This is not the waterfall scene. This is them waking up in the morning after she was like full on drunk. Is the waterfall scene already over? But where in chapter 25? He don't, like, is it the scene where she drives away in his bicycle and he like chases her with like his dragon form, and then she's like all naked or he's naked, and then they fuck like hardcore dirty. Hi Kirito, what's up? There is no water. It's that scene. But where is like go for like 10 pages. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, here. What's starting a fight? Well, I know she said, but it doesn't. Is it after she talks to Darcy? No! I shit you not, it's not that scene. It's not that scene. It's not the fucking scene. I could only stare at him, wondering how fucked up his life must be. Probably should have put it with you in my door key. No, they're in his room. They're not under a waterfall. They're not under a waterfall. No, she wakes up. He's still asleep. Like, you're playing with my heart right now. I just want to read you guys the smut thing. How's your shop going? Really good. I had 2 like sales the last 2 days that I didn't even know about. It's not this, guys. No, Ludwig, I just beautiful day. Have you by any chance read the Celestial Times today? But I guess snapped on the moment, but he just sworn to his airs. I have my fan PR guy on the phone, so yeah. You chose. Are you threatening me? I asked, staring my eyes. Website, and I read the headlines. Want me to send the page in Discord? Yeah, just send me the page, dude. At this point, like, I can't find it. I only see like PR. When article went out, I grinned my teeth, slamming the atlas. So what? They made you look like you were the 3 peanuts short of a bag, Darcy. My mom can spin this, Tyler said. It's just about them like talking about their fucking, about their like the PR stunt that they did. Like, am I dumb? Like, maybe my book's just different than your book. I don't know. Gucci, what's up? Okay, tell me where you're sending it so I can look it up. Like, maybe I'm just extremely stupid, but like, my book ain't doing like your book does. What's your favorite song that Dante sings for you? None, dude. None. Don't sing a song for me, what the fuck? Cured me and my thumb pressed down on the ignition. No, I found the chapter. It's like 2 chapters after. Darius' baggy dragon eyes were locked on me here. She said, I found it! I found it's 2 chapters later. Fire can hurt me, asshole. I stayed in the saddle, blah, 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 blah. Okay, wait, Caleb? Do more asshole. I wish I counted, and I'm not going to put up with your bullshit. Here. Ah! Here, you must have death wish, Roxy. If it just got a no more asshole wish, and I'm not going to put up with your bullshit anymore. Well, wishes like that don't come true in Solaria, princess. And if you're going to stand up and fight me, then you'll be the one paying the consequences. Wait, where's the sex happening? I think I was free of him. I swung my right hand at him, slapping him square across his jaw as rage ate me alive. Darius stared down at me in surprise for a long moment, and pure bridal hatred lit the air between us. We growled at each other, each waiting for the other to make the next move. Steam from the hot pool swept between us, shrouding my view of him and making my heart pound with panic. But I held them here, reaching into the space between us instead of fisting my hand in the material of his black shirt, and I yanked him towards me again. His kiss almost turned me as the heat of this moment brought our magic to the surface of our skin, and energy raced through every small point of contact between us. His body pressed to mine, driving me back against the wall as I gasped into his mouth, and his tongue took me captive. His hand came to my jaw as he pinned me in place. His hips grinding against mine so that I could feel how hard he was already through the layers of material that separated us. I sent a wave of delicious temptation through me as I was forced to clench my tights together and fight the urge raising my flesh by his touch. I dragged the material I was still fisting lower, yanking on it so hard that I heard it rip. Darius growled against my lips, and I moaned hungrily as he kissed me harder, and my hands made it to the tear of his shirt before pushing inside. She's jerking him off. My heart pounded as I swept my palm across the firm muscles of his chest, my fingertips pressing down firmly as I explored every curve and ridge. His hold on my face tightened and I touched him, and his hand slipped on and cased my neck. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god. He pinned me in place with his hand around my throat, taking the chance to shift his attention from my bruised lips to run a trail of kisses down my neck, which were punctured by drags of his teeth across my flesh. I moaned, I protested, jerking my hand back as I pushed my hands further beneath his ruined t-shirt. Darius growled at me, and the sound of it sent a wave of fear and anticipation racing down my spine and heat floating between my thighs. I arched into him, my breast spreading against his chest, and he gave into me, returning his attention to my mouth again. Dantes, what is that? Come in here, what is that? Show me, they're mine?
No, you open them after your stream.
No, I wanna. Dante, stop! Bring them here right now, you piece of shit! Okay. Donuts. Dude, donut's super delicious. I have no clue what all of this is. I have to come here more often. I'm a freak. Yeah, this is the 4th book. That's like, for Tori, the first like intense scene, but she has some some spicy scenes before that. Favorite, what's up? Very delicious. He was gonna steal the package, yeah. Valid reaction. Yeah. And then there's like scenes, which is like the most insane shit ever, where he literally, like, I haven't gotten to those scenes yet, but I know they exist, where he like literally like rolls in front of her, like he's like, oh, you're my everything, like you're my soulbound, you're my queen, like he's literally like a dog on the floor, dude. I love my man yearning. There's nothing more attractive than a submissive guy. It's like, yes, I am your queen. Now bow. Again. Again. Like, it's so good. Like, Dantes, massage my feet. Don't even look at me right now. And he does it. Like, I love that man. You know what I mean? It's pure love. What a great guy. My husband's just a great guy, guys. I can't. I love him submissive. I got him submissive. I can only recommend submissive. Like, what am I supposed to say? Also, guys, I think a lot of the stuff that is in these packages is like literally for my for building anything. For like building shit. And I'm also waiting still for one book, for like a childhood book from me, that I told you guys about. Because I already got one. I can show it to you, okay? Unboxing! Let's start with the small package first. Okay. Color for painting the dresser. What is this? Oh, nice. So I bought this thing that's like wood, and you can put it on like wood, you know, and paint it. Oh, I'm very excited for this. And then there's like also like a big piece in there. I'm very excited to put that on. I'm probably gonna add that today, actually, so it can already dry. And what is in here? Probably like a second box of this, because I have like a lot of doors. Oh, I hope my magnets are here, because like my door doesn't really close. Yeah, it's another pack of those. The door of the dresser doesn't really close, so I had to get like magnets to fix that problem. You gotta bounce to bed, but have a great stream. Thank you. We're gonna do this unboxing for now. Ay, por Dios. Okay, let's see. I don't even remember ordering this much stuff, guys. Oh, okay. So I ordered these because I want to exchange the ones that I have on there right now. Because I have gold ones on there right now, but I don't really like them. So I got these like brownish ones to see if I like these more than the other ones. My magnets. I need to like drill them into the wall. Yep. Like these are like huge magnets, by the way. Like big chunky chunk. But it's okay. Because I want the door to like stay closed, you know? Let me like open this. Oh, these are fucking heavy, dude. I'm not even sure if the doors can handle these. Oh no, one is fine. Oh my. Dude, this is like a... Let me think. The door? No, the door should be fine, to be honest. If I do this, and then this comes... Okay. So I have to, like, adapt these today, and, like, drill them into the doors. And then I got pink color, because I'm, like, gonna draw, like, little flowers on the doors. So now I'm actually like wondering what's in all of these because I do not remember buying more than these things. But I know that I have some book subscriptions from Amazon. So maybe this is some of that stuff. Could be wrong though. Oh. Okay, so this I can show you guys. Sorry. Hi, Papa. What's this? Oh, this is more color, right? Baba, thank you for the resub in the 53 months. That's my dad, guys. Your door doesn't close? My door is closed. No. Like, yeah. So this is like... So I didn't know which... This one's like ugly as hell. What? So I didn't know which pink I would like more, so I bought like this and this, but I'm probably gonna mix these because I think like one like mixed by these two would be gorgeous. So yeah, I bought both of these, and this I can't show you guys, sorry, because it's, and I think this one I also can't show you because it's not mine. I don't even know why Dantes brought it up. What's this? It's a pink pepper spray. Okay, this is also not for me. Like, it is for me, but it's not that I bought it. Dantes bought this for me. I can protect myself in front of all these bad people. I was thinking of ordering new knobs for my cabins. Oh yeah, I bought some new ones yesterday. They actually arrived. I'm very happy about that. Like, my new cabin doorknobs arrived. Oh my god, they're gorgeous. They're so beautiful. I'm gonna like add them today, actually. I think I'm gonna add them today. I might have to. What did he bought you? Like pepper spray. Okay. This I can't show you, but this I can. It's like more of the color that I'm like currently painting the dresser in, and the amount that I had wasn't enough, so I had to get like a new one. Nice! That's all, guys. I didn't buy more than this. That's all I bought. Let's see if this donut tastes good. No. No. Does not taste good. Yeah, he bought me pepper spray. Because Dantes told me when I'm outside with Lara, he wants me to be protected. So I bought pepper spray. Well, he bought it. Thank you, Vanessa. Okay, guys. Actually, now that I have all the stuff here, I kind of want to, like, work on, like, the business thingy. So what I'm going to do probably today, because I still have to clean up a little bit of my room, because, like, Lara's coming tomorrow. I'm going to get ready for everything. Not an addict. Thank you for the Prime and the 20th. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, guys, if Lara wants to, I won't promise it to you guys. I'm just saying it's a possibility. I'm gonna ask Lara if she wants to do like a mukbang stream tomorrow with opening some Pokemon cards, which would basically mean we're gonna eat at home, opening some Pokemon cards, yapping a little bit on stream, and then on Sunday we're gonna do a tattooing stream 100%. So that's gonna happen. But yeah, guys, so tomorrow I can't promise you there will be a stream. I can tell you 100% there's a stream on Sunday. I don't know if there's one tomorrow. I have to it depends. What would you be eating? Probably like hot pot. Like I would probably go before the stream with Lara to like a place, buy like all the stuff we need for hot pot, and then make hot pot on stream. Will you end the stream now? Yeah, because my apartment still isn't finished for Lara, so I still need to like finish everything before she comes, right? So yeah, guys, maybe hot pot stream with Pokemon cards or some shit unboxing tomorrow. Sunday tattooing stream. And then next week, maybe there will be another tattooing stream or some sort of other stream. I will see. She will arrive tomorrow. Yeah, she arrives very, very early in the day, which means I have to be up on top. On Sunday, we also will have a drop. So it's not just the tattooing stream, is also a drop. I have a bunch of new things. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new book sleeves and Kindle sleeves and add-ons for the bookmarks. So we don't have new bookmarks yet. Maybe I'll add some, but for now I just have a bunch of add-ons for existing bookmarks. So everyone that already bought a bookmark that has an exchangeable thingy at the top, I have new ones to sell. But my finger is healing very nicely. The skin patch that died off, you can literally see it, but it's fine, whatever. So yeah, guys, today was just a short stream. I just built a little bit of yapping, but we're gonna have a longer stream on Sunday, 100% because of the tattooing, and then obviously because of the drop. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming by. Also on Sunday, all the blind boxes that I showed today will be dropping, so be sure to be there because last time they sold out so fast, all the good ones. Just so you know. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate you guys. Lots of love. Thank you for all the subbies, all the follows and everything. We will be seeing each other latest in 2 days, if you're lucky tomorrow. But thank you so much for coming. I appreciate